Gang, we back. Yeah. Coming for a second, I'm whipping their neck and I'm hitting them tech and I'm hitting them back. Come for a second, I'm ripping their neck and I'm hitting them. Hitting the tech and I'm switching their neck and I'm hitting them, ripping, poking the fucking the flipping the whipping the kitchen. Oh my gosh, what's up? It's your boy Ego. Flipping that pot and then hitting the rock and I put it that rock. Hit them like the rock. The prodigal son has returned. Hey, this beat's kind of nasty. I just put the AP on my wrist and the that beat's kind of sick. What's up with everybody? Man, we just chilling. Another great day. Yeah, we having a great day. We just fucking around, about to warm up this mic. Yiddy. Man, YouTube been tripping lately. Keep asking if I'm making kids videos every day, bro. I ain't making nothing for them fucking cheering. You heard me. I ain't making nothing for the cheering. Come on. Yo, YouTube is messing up my groove. What the fuck? Gang. Whipping that pot and I'm whipping your ass. Whipping that pot and I'm kicking your ass. Hitting and spitting the whipping yo. Yeah, we whipping y'all ass. New media, y'all know what it is, man. Get right. Smash the like button. Yeah, bro. They keep asking me about these fucking kid videos. I don't know about no goddamn kid. Like Michael Jackson said, the goddamn kid ain't mine. Stop asking me about this kid shit. This ain't for kids. Tricks is for kids. This for the grown folk. Where my grown folk? Hey, let's get it. Dumb money keep coming in. Shout out to Big Dose. We about to hit y'all with a big dose. I'm like Beetlejuice, the ghost with the most. We get bread for the toast. Big Dose 513. Appreciate you. Ego, would you check out my music, family? Check out your music when... Yeah, I'll check out your music. Send it to me. Twitter, Instagram, @BoxingEgo1. We about to turn the fuck up. Check out my music and use it like therapeutic. Yeah, we about to have fun with this game. We gotta talk about I was born ready. Canelo. YouTube likes to exaggerate. Yeah, bro, I'm like, listen, I'm all about protecting the kids, but how many times I have to tell you I ain't making no fucking kid fucking video? This ain't no motherfucking Ryan's toy reviews. I don't know the kids. I ain't done nothing with the kids. Hey, perfect. They act like I just get up over here be just fucking showing y'all this is the new Pokemon. Bro, I don't know them goddamn kids. What the fuck? YouTube, you know, it's evolved in some good ways, but it's evolved in some bad ways from when I first started. Everything is super PC. You know what I'm saying? We don't have no problem following rules, but stop asking me about this kid shit. I ain't even got no kids shit. I said stop asking me about this kid shit. I ain't even got no kids shit. Bars, let's get it. They keep saying the same stuff, bro. We just trying to work. I'm just trying to cook these old media motherfuckers up. And they all adults. Yeah, they trying to turn this to the Disney Channel or something. You're watching Disney, and I'm Boxingego. Ding! Like, it ain't no motherfucking Disney. I don't look like you the rat. How's this Disney? You the Mickey Mouse. Y'all be the ones ratting on my shit. They just snitched on Instagram. And I noticed that. Listen, on Instagram, every time a post gets flagged, It's when a black person is beating somebody non-black ass. It always gets flagged, bro. I see they don't think you peep the systemic racism. Bro, I post all types of world star black people getting beat the fuck up by other black people or whoever. We like, I post all kinds of fights. But when it's a black person beating up a non-black person in the streets, bro, they always flag it. They just flagged it and said I was cyberbullying. Bitch, what? How am I cyberbullying? I wasn't even involved in the fight. How am I cyberbullying? You see what I'm saying? Because the bitch got her ass beat at Rite Aid. How am I a cyberbully? And I see people getting shot in the head on World Star and all types of pages. I know I can't be posting the foul. Man, this should be cap. This should be real cap, though. And it's all, listen, if fucking Psycho Sid Vicious knocked out Booker T, there wouldn't be no flags on it. People would enjoy it. But when it's a black person working your monkey ass, then all of a sudden it gets flagged for bullying. Come on, bro. We know what that is. Hey, you didn't have to delete my man Juan. Why you do Juan like that? But no soliciting. I feel y'all. I posted a comment of a black dude beating up a white dude on IG. Someone reported my comment. Bro, they don't like to see it. I'm telling you. Just like these Fury gloves. Ain't not one motherfucker explain go gadget fucking glove over here. And they keep saying, they trying to silence them. But bro, that shit is never going to be silenced unless you do a seminar and show. I want the bendy wrist. You know, when I'm fucking signing shit, I want to have my wrist do that. So you need to teach me that. Nah, fuck that. Teach me. I want that Fury wrist. Look at that wrist. Look at that flick of that wrist. Look at that wrist. Woo. Bro, I need that flick of the wrist Fury shit. Ain't nobody, hey, come on, man. And please, listen. Don't come to my channel talking about don't make it about race. Cállate. Like, all of that. Bro, this is what they try to do to see. When you talk about the topic of race, a lot of people are pussy. We live in a PC society. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. I'm not going to not speak what I see. You know, I treat everyone with respect. But don't come to me talking about don't make it about race, dude. You know why? Because do you notice this? This is what I noticed. The people, they just want you to shut up. They just want you to shut up because if you address the issues that we address right here in New Media, as it pertains to race, inequalities, and double standards, right? Then that means you have to come to grips with the fact that you got a problem or there is a problem. And that's what they don't want to do. Like, see, back in the day, they used to be, like, racists used to be flagrant. You know, we don't like you, we'll burn a cross in your yard to shut you up. But now it's a little bit different world. Racism obviously is still alive and still exists, but it's more closeted. It's more like closet racist. You see what I'm saying? So what people would do is you have to study their moves. You have to actually pay attention. Like, damn, every single thing you say about black fighters is negative. And they try to throw the dogs off the scent. This is what they do. You know, these motherfuckers be having Mike Tyson shirts and Muhammad Ali posters and shirts and, you know, tattoos, like, you know, some stupid shit. Bro, there were slave owners that fucked black women. So that don't mean shit because you got a Mike Tyson shirt. Because you allegedly like Mike Tyson. Because guess what? These motherfuckers, these racists, how come they only like people who are dead that are black or no longer threats to the current modern non-black fighters? Please explain that. Please explain how you like all the Ray Robinson, you like Muhammad Ali, you know, all these dead motherfuckers. But you don't like no one current. You don't like Charlo. You don't like Errol Spence. You don't like Gervonta. But Gervonta, right? You don't like Floyd. You never like Floyd. You never like Dre Ward. Bro, come on, bro. You hate Deontay Wilder. You talking about I'm smiling from ear to ear because Wilder lost. Come on, bro. And then they talking about, oh, don't make it about a race, dude. Man, fuck you. Fuck 5 motherfuckers that look like you. This shit ain't over. We ain't, bro. I'm not gonna stop talking. They want you to. Listen. They want that because they don't want the pressure. Because that, again, that means you have to actually admit that there's a problem. They want you to just act like it don't exist. But listen, if you fuck a bitch and you go to pee and it's burning, you got to get that looked at. You got to go to Planned Parenthood or something. You just gonna ignore it? Like every time you go to pee, it's burning and you get a burning sensation. And your shit's a flamethrower, and then you gonna just ignore it? No, you got to go look at that. Yeah, go to that clinic because you're starting to look like Willie Lump Lump. You know, but in the world of boxing, they don't make it about race. Come on, color has nothing to do with it. But these same motherfuckers, this is why I reject your deposit. Young Ego Valley. I shook old media punk ass, now we out of the closet. Mob Deep wonder why nigga blow them out. Next time grown folks talking, nigga, close your mouth. Preep me. This is why. Listen. This is why I reject your deposit. Because you notice all the people, first of all the people that say don't make it about race, they never look like you. You know what I'm saying? They never, you always see fair pigmented people who are oftentimes not black, not mixed raced or nothing. You know, they're like super light to the point where motherfuckers don't even know what they are, you know? Shit like that. And they be talking about don't make it about race. Man, you don't have the same experiences. You know what I'm saying? Why don't they do this to other people? Why don't they do this to, like, let's say a Jewish person who is speaking their truths about the Holocaust? They don't say don't make it about race. Oh, don't bring this up. And Frank, everybody else can talk about their truth, but then the moment you open up your mouth to say anything, when you black, they say, oh, quit crying. Don't make this about race. But when Germans did what they did, right, and I don't want to say too much because, you know, YouTube algorithm, but when the Germans did what they did, and then if somebody is expressing, because I've had the pleasure of being in seminars and like public speeches with Holocaust survivors, great knowledge of like the timepiece. It's not good shit, but just to hear survivors and what they went through and how they were, you know, still alive and ticking. You know, things like that. But people don't say, oh, don't make it about race. Don't talk about this. So I'm going to talk about what I want to talk about. All the races going to get the corona. Yeah, bro. But it's always people that say don't make it about color. And then they look like Thor or some shit without the muscles. They look like whore. Like, don't tell me, bro, because you don't have the same everyday experiences. There's always some motherfucker trying to shut you up that they can't relate to anything you talking about. They talking about don't make it about the color. It's not about color. Man, like Tyson Fury and shit. Man, shut that shit up. Shut all that shit up. Talking about it's not about color. It's not about race. Man, it's about what I say it's about. Because you don't know. But anyway, the other thing, the other reason why I reject your deposit is this. These motherfuckers play dumb, talk about don't make it about color, don't make it about race. They say it to people like me who want equality. They say it to people like me who's fighting for the greater cause for everybody. They say it to people like me who's speaking for the underdog. You know? They shut that message up, but say, hey, you, don't make it about color, don't make it about race. Like, I created this society. But this is the reason I reject your deposit. Because they never say it to the people that are intentionally racist in the comment section, calling Cursor or me the N-word, saying that so-and-so is a monkey, and using all these, you know, racial innuendos and slurs. How come you never tell them? Like when I see racist Mexican fans in the comment section that say this, mayate and whoop, 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 how come you never tell them to don't make it about race? When you see other racial related comments in the comment section where people are calling people monkeys and shit like that, you never say don't make it about race, right? When Mikey Garcia posted that Donkey Kong shit, and that was obviously he said that to Broner, and it was obviously going to create racial tension because he posted a monkey, and we all know the history of that, right? Instead, motherfuckers shared the picture, celebrated it and said, oh yeah, ha ha, you know, and they encouraged it. So don't tell me don't make it about race. You know, because when Larry Merchant, old ass motherfucking crypt keeper ass, say, is Deontay Wilder the last black hope? Fuck is you talking about, old man? What are you talking about? How is Wilder the last black hope? And see, listen, and I'm gonna say this, and some people, oh, you're racist. I don't care. Well, you can say whatever you want about me, because I know if you know your heart is pure, then you gotta move accordingly. Listen, there, in my opinion, when it comes to sports, there can never be a black hope. There can never be a black hope, and I'm gonna explain why. Smash the like button. In this world of sports, let's say particularly boxing, there can't be a black hope for a few reasons. Because one, there's no shortage of blacks that are excellent in this sport of boxing. So it's not like far and few in between that we see good black talented fighters that can scrap. So it's not a scarcity. It's not a rarity that you find a black fighter who's actually dope. So that's one reason there can't be, because this is not a commodity. This is not something that's rare to find, a black motherfucker that can scrap. Right? So there's no shortage of it. Like, see, you have to look at like guns and butter, supply and demand. The more scarce an object is or a product is, that usually makes the price go up. But if there's a surplus of it, or there's enough to go around, then, you know, it's not the end of the world. You get what I'm saying? Like if you live in LA and there's a shortage on weed and there's only one dealer who has all the weed, then he gonna be making all the money. But if you can get weed from anybody in dispensaries and cannabis clubs and, you know, several dealers, then it's not as scarce, right? So we use it like I said, like the dope game. So that's one reason there never be a black hope, because it's never is in the sport of boxing. The whole okay, put it this way: name a 10-year period, a decade, right, or a 5-year period even, where there was no good black fighters in relevant divisions. Okay, now we're gonna talk about it. Okay, name a 5 or 10-year period in boxing where there was just a shortage of blacks, where blacks were allowed to compete in boxing, and there was a shortage, and there was let's say from 1980 to 1985, there was no niggas. It was just, there was no one relevant. From 85 to 90, there was no one relevant. You'll never find a time. You'll never find, because it was Ray Robinson, it was Muhammad Ali. And when it wasn't Muhammad Ali, let's say it's George Foreman, Frazier, Spinks. You had Sugar Ray Leonard, you had Mike Tyson. There's never, as long as blacks have been competing in this fine sport, then there's been relevant parties. Larry Holmes, Ray Mercer, Lennox Lewis, Tyson, Riddick, right? So that's a lie. Purnell, rest in peace to the god Purnell Whitaker. So, like I said, it's not a scarce thing, commodity. When people say the great white hope, that's different, because people are trying to find that white guy who happens to be a cut above everybody else, and when he fights the adequate competition, he emerges like Floyd Mayweather. Name a white guy in boxing that has Floyd Mayweather's type of resume, right? And he's done what Floyd's done at a high level, and he's brought money and billions of dollars to the economy of boxing. And he was white, just some white American guy in boxing. You see? You can say whatever you want, but these are facts, unless you can tell me who the fuck it is. Tell me the person that did this, that did Floyd Mayweather shit. Floyd, if you look at the top 10 highest grossing fights, majority of them, there's a black person in it. That's a fact. Don't believe me? pull it up. Because Floyd holds probably most of the records. But then you have other fights like Mike Tyson, Lennox Lewis, Holyfield, Lewis, or, whatever. So that's the reality. You could get mad at me, but that's the reality. You see what I'm saying? So for that reason, since it's not a rare occasion that you have a good black fighter, bro, before there was Floyd, there was Sugar Ray and Mike Tyson and George Foreman. Before there was them, there was Muhammad Ali. Before there was him, there was Ray Robinson. Before there was him, there was Jack Johnson. So this is nothing new. So black people don't have to celebrate only one athlete like this is all we got. Remember what Nelly used to say? Dirty ENT. We all we got. The world doesn't revolve around Wilder only succeeding. Because for every Wilder, there's a Daniel Dubois, there's a F.A. Ajagba, there's a Joe Joyce, right? There's an Anthony Joshua. So it's not like, oh shit, Wilder lost. The hope, it's extinct. It's over. It's looking quiet for the black race. You see what I'm saying? So that's one reason that see, now I'm just kicking facts, taking y'all to school like I do. That's one reason it's not a black hope. But here, more importantly, another reason there's not a black hope like Larry Merchant, dumbass, was talking about. Here's why. Because even when you have a sensational, great guy who transcends just the sport of boxing, skills out of this world, that happens to be black, oftentimes from mainstream media and old media, he don't even get full fucking credit anyway. So how are you a black hope when you don't get credit? Like, listen, bro, this is what the racists do. Listen to what like Larry Merchant said, bro. He said, is Deontay Wilder the last black hope? So to be the last black hope, then that means you should have been praising Deontay Wilder as actually good. But guess what? The whole time when Wilder was undefeated, knocked out all of his opponents basically, 40, 41 people or whatever, you didn't give him credit. You said he was bum squad, he was chicken leg Wilder, he was non-skilled Wilder, windmill Wilder. So how the fuck is he the black hope when even at his best days in the office, you didn't give him credit? You said he was trash. You said he was windmill chicken leg Wilder. So how you gonna be a black hope and they never gave you hope and it was hopeless? See, now y'all getting cooked. I know what I'm doing. Now y'all getting cooked. So that's why there'll never be a black hope. Because when a black fighter is doing well in the top of their division, they don't want to give him credit. Like my boy Bud Crawford. Terrence Crawford, my number one pick for pound. The kid can scrap. But let old media tell it. He's never, since Floyd Mayweather left and Andre Ward, and even when Andre Ward was around, they never gave Andre Ward his props. They never put him number one. They had either Golovkin or Lomachenko. So how are you the black hope and it's hopeless and no one ever gave you hope? They say, oh, come on, Crawford. He's okay, but who has he fought? Who has he beat? So how are you the great hope and they treat you like it's hopeless? How are you the great hope? How are you the great black hope? As old ass Larry Merchant, decrepit, defiled Larry Merchant said, yeah, I'm going to go on Larry Merchant. They say respect your elders. I can't. Not in every situation. Right? So how are you the black hope, the last black hope, when the whole time you were even doing well, they treated you like you was hopeless? They didn't give you no hope. They said Wilder's not good. They said he's a bum squad. So it don't even make sense. And old media is so racist that they don't care if the shit makes sense or not. It don't have to make sense to them. They just, just like the weather, in Cali, the weather could just change. Just be sunny in at noontime. By 3 p.m., it might just start raining. That's old media. Shapeshifters. They change like California weather. Bars. Let's get it. So, yeah, bro, I reject Larry Merchant. I rebuke him. I'm glad he's left. I'm glad he ain't on HBO. I don't, listen, I ain't no foul person. I ain't gonna wish nothing on the man's like health and shit like that. But I'm glad he's not a commentator for boxing. I never liked his style of commentary because you know what it was about. I never liked him as an announcer, bro. That's why when people were mad when Floyd cussed him out. I was happy. That shit was funny to me. I put that on TiVo or whatever the fuck was out. I rewound that shit. That shit was funny. HBO, you never get somebody else for me. HBO, need to fire your ass. You don't know shit about boxing. I love when Floyd did that. That shit was funny. That shit was funny when he did that to Larry Merchant. You could call me whatever. Cynical, maniacal. I don't give a fuck. That shit was funny. I'm glad Floyd did that to him because it was long overdue because he always did this to black fighters. Roy Jones. You, the first fight, man, shut your ass up. Get hit. I don't even know why PBC even put him on there. Ain't nobody trying. No Country for Old Men. Ain't nobody trying to hear what he talking about. Listen, it's a new day. It's a new dawn. New media. We control the narrative. Ain't nobody listening to these old ass dudes and shit. Ain't nobody listening to what the fuck he talking about, like, and really taking it seriously. He talking about is Wilder the last black hope. You tried it. He really tried it, bro. Is he the last black hope? That, like I said, for that reason, it don't even make sense because when he was doing well, you still didn't give him credit. So how you a last black hope? Like everything was riding on it and nobody. See, that's a dig at black people, bro. Because he knows that Wilder ain't no like Uncle Tom and shit like that. So he knows that Wilder represents the culture, and he moves the culture, and he don't like that. So he's trying to take a shot like, oh, this is this your king type shit. But guess what? We make sure the love outshine the hate. I'm still riding with Wilder, bro. He could lose to Fury again. I don't think it's a foregone conclusion either. I think he can knock Fury out still. But it don't matter. I respect Wilder and I respect his character. See, the worst thing for racist people is unity. When you band up, like on some soldier shit, band of brothers, right? They hate it because there's strength in numbers. And that's what I tell you. We control this boxing shit. Bro, and like, it's about time that YouTube start getting its propers. There's people on YouTube that hustle. I'm one of them. In this boxing game, we make this shit hot. Bro, if the best YouTubers like me, Ellie, and whoever else, right, went on strike and stopped covering fights because we weren't getting compensated properly or some shit, which that ain't the case. Well, at least for me, I can't speak for nobody else, but I'm assuming they do well too. But if we went on strike, you feel me? Bro, boxing would be in turmoil. Nobody be watching this shit. Digital mob. Bro, we control this shit. We keep the conversation alive. Not these fucking writers and shit. There's a lot of people. That's what I'm telling you. I'm going to make you respect it. I'm going to make you call me pretty. I'm on some different shit, bro. Pretty boy ego. I'm gonna make you respect it. I'm gonna make you call me pretty, bro. You gonna give love to Digital Mob one way or the motherfucking other. There's more than one way to skin a cat. There's more than one way to shoot a gat, like Pac said. Bro, we control the narrative. We the ones that keep this shit hot. Bro, if I tell people to check for a fight, they really check for the fight. If I tell people to click on my link, trust me. I'm Disney Ego. I just looked at the analytics. They click on the link. Shout out to everybody that got that ESPN. We did good. That's all I'm going to say. We did good. UFC 248, very good card. Shout out to UFC, ESPN Plus pay-per-view. We did good. Trust me. Bro, I'm what counts out here. Not your fucking country clubs. I'm Disney Ego. I am William Shakespeare in the flesh. Walt Disney, Google, Houseway. I'm on that Kanye shit, on the Yeezy shit. Block them, yeah. Listen, that's what I'm talking about. That's why we created this. When they hate, donate $1. Just have a couple bucks when you come to my chat. Cause we gonna get rid of all, we gonna exterminate all. I'm the Orkin man. We gonna get rid of all you motherfuckers, bro. Don't come at you see me and fight. Oh, ego block me, bro. I don't give a fuck. If you got blocked, you got blocked. Don't care. Life goes on. How many brothers fell victim to the street? Rest in peace, young nigga. There's a heaven for a G. Life goes on. So anyway, yeah, Larry Merchant, bro, he capped. Get his ass off the airwaves. He got to go. Talking about the last black hope. But like I said, how are you the last black hope and then people didn't give you hope when you're doing good and they damn sure ain't giving you no credit when you're doing bad? Bro, so that's what it shows me with Wilder. This whole Wilder shit, Tyson Fury's cap, he talking about, oh, it's not about race. And man, fuck all that. I'm telling you what it's about. I'm not saying it from my perspective, but then again, that's like, okay, put it this way. Quick analogy. You can get Vada. I'll do a drug test anytime, bro. I don't do drugs. Never have. Right? But it would be foolish of me to say, go to DC, go to Baltimore, go to California, where I'm at, and say, there's no drug addicts here. So I'm in fucking DC, in Baltimore, and I'm at the Starbucks, and the motherfuckers is walking like Thriller and shit, and I'm saying ain't no drugs because it don't affect my life. That's what they do when it comes to racism. Yeah, I'm not racist. So it doesn't affect me because I'm not the one doing this. But it would be foolish of you to believe that it doesn't exist when I'm telling you it exists, giving you examples. I could show you screenshots and shit like that to prove that it exists just because it's not your personal get down. You see what I'm saying? I'm in Baltimore and them motherfuckers like, it's close to midnight. Something evil I can do to them. You try to scream. Bro. I don't do drugs, but I could still see that there's people who are, in bad positions and strung out. But when it comes to racism, everybody's Stevie Wonder and shit. Ribbon in the sky for all. Do 30 young baby. Bro, everybody's Stevie Wonder. How everybody turn to Stevie Wonder when I'm saying, hey, bro, they bringing race into the this is going on. Look at these double standards. Everybody turn to Stevie Wonder. Very superstar with the beads. Stevie with the beads. We had the little barrettes in his head and shit, like the Williams sisters and shit. That's Stevie. Very superstar. Riding down the wall. 30 on the baby. Bro, everybody turn to Stevie. Hey, man, keep race out of it. Man, I'm going to keep you out of it. Fuck that. I'm telling you what's going on. They talking about, hey, leave race out of it. But they ain't saying that to the people saying the N-word. Calling people N-words and monkeys and all types of shit. Or any other racial slur against anybody. But then they turn into Protector 2000 when I'm talking about erasing and eliminating these motherfuckers. Get out of my face. So why would you be mad at the messenger who's merely pointing it out so it becomes uncomfortable for racists? But then the actual racists, you're not DMing them. You're not responding to their comments and saying, hey, bro, keep that out of the, like, you making it look bad. Same thing with Tyson Fury. He said it's not about race, but there's white people who are out here and they're saying like derogatory racially charged things. And he's not saying, hey, if you're doing that, you're not a friend of mine. Well, how come he ain't doing that? How come he say, hey, listen, it's not about Great Britain versus the UK. It's not about black, white, it's blah, 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 blah. And then when you see, so you don't think Tyson Fury read no comments with his bendy ass glove? You don't think he read no comments ever? You think he ever on a burner account or anything say, oh, hey, stop defending me like this with this racial innuendos? Absolutely not. So don't tell me. Y'all getting fucked up per usual. Who next? I won. Who next? So yeah, bro, they only say it to new media for exposing it. So to me, you a rat. You part of the problem. You got to be part of the problem if you saying don't make it about race, like as if I created this. Like only in boxing do you get this stupid shit where like if a meteorologist said it's gonna storm and rain out, and then you look out and it's gray skies and it's starting to sprinkle, would you be mad at the meteorologist for saying, yo, it's about the storms coming? Would you be like, oh, don't make it about storms? Man, get the fuck out of here. You would just accept what they're saying. You would look at the proof of what they're saying. You would trust their integrity and trust their, sources or whatever and technology and be like, oh, he said it was going to storm. I look out the fucking window, it's starting to sprinkle and the clouds are moving and they look all gray. Maybe he's right. But only in boxing does a motherfucker say there's a storm, aka racism, and they say, "No, don't make it about storms. Don't make it about race." Man, fuck all y'all, cause you part of the problem. You a rat. Chuck E. Cheese's. You a rat. You the new Takashi. When's it get out? August 2nd. Go to Takashi channel, bro. You a rat. Yeah, get your umbrella, stupid. So anyway, yeah, Larry Merchant is cap. Get all these old media motherfuckers out of here, bro. Ain't nobody caring. Bro, I wish Larry Merchant start a YouTube channel. Why don't he do that? It's not like he got a job right now. Why don't Jim Lampley and all these motherfuckers, where's Jim Lampley YouTube? Bro, that shit'll go double wood. Cause ain't nobody trying to hear that bullshit. Motherfucking Lampley hating ass. Larry Merchant hating ass. That's why Roy Jones used to check him. And the worst part is they couldn't do nothing about it. What you gonna do? Fuck up Roy? Roy will beat that ass. 3 left hooks, you're out of there, bro. First left hook, you out of here, bro. So, let's get on Canelo. Y'all got me charged up. I'm charged up like a battery. La bateria. Let's get it. Hey, Hardline, you tripping, dog. Hey, look. I don't know what the fucking date is. It's March 11th. Where is your boy Canelo announcement? Bro, Canelo, I have never seen this in modern boxing, right? I have never seen this where a person has all of the clout, all of the star power, a good resume, a sensational fighter like Canelo, and then they get trapped on an app, and then this shit just start getting worse and worse and spiraling down into obscurity. I have not seen this, bro. I have not, bro. How is Canelo ain't officially? Okay. Sources said that he was fighting Billy Joe Saunders, right? They said, oh, okay, you're fighting Billy Joe Saunders. Canelo took his diva ass to social media to let people know, don't get carried away by sources, right? I'll be the one to announce it. All right, when you gonna announce the shit then? Whoever you're fighting. We're assuming it's Billy Joe Saunders. Bro, it is clear to me, it is becoming harder and harder to deal with Golden Boy and negotiate with Team Canelo. And my mama always told me to consider the source. There is no way on God's green earth that the common denominator is always, I repeat, always Canelo. Other fights are getting made with little struggle and strife, but when it comes to Canelo Alvarez, Saul Canelo, it is always some bullshit, and there's always some prolonged shit. Jose, my guy. Shout out to my guy from the East Coast. That's my done. This shit is bananas, yo. Shout out to my guy Jose, dude, Jesus. He said it. He said, Boxingego, we called this shit. The Zone was a horrible career move besides the money. Absolutely. He getting bread, but legacy, meh. Quality of fights, meh. Viewership, meh. You see? Bro, the only thing, bro, I hope you enjoying that yacht. Little Yachty Canelo. I hope he's enjoying that because this other shit is not looking so hot. How are you fighting Little Yachty Canelo, Cinnamon Yachty? You are fighting on May 2nd, which is the second day of May, on a Saturday. So fight week start that previous Monday, maybe Tuesday, right? So Tuesday is usually the grand arrivals. So the last week of April, you will be fighting, and we're almost goddamn halfway through March, almost. We're almost at the 2-week point. I'm not the smartest brother in the world, but 7 plus 7 is 14. 14 equals 2 weeks, and it's the goddamn 11th. It's the goddamn 11th. So we're 2 weeks into a 4-week month. So halfway, basically. And you have not yet to confirm the sources or who you are fighting. And you are fighting in April, basically. Your fight week will be the last week of April, as I mentioned. And little Yadi Canelo has still not announced his opponent. So this week is pretty much a dub because we're halfway through this week. So I don't know, but even if he announces, is he really going to do a press conference like tomorrow or the next day? So I'm considering, I've never seen a Saturday press conference. So I'm pretty much thinking that this is going to be a dub, even if he announces in the next, from now to Friday. I don't see you really pulling off a press conference because you have to give media some opportunity to get there and shit. So this week is a wrap. So we'll start from next week. That is 1, 2. I'm looking at my calendar. Right? 3, 4, 5, 6. He has literally about 6 weeks until his fight week. And that barely got 6 weeks. You got 6 weeks until you about to fight and you the biggest guy on DAZN. Bro, this can't be good. And you starting and here's another reason why it's bad. We suspect it's going to go to DAZN UK, but you got to give people time to sign up and shit. You know what I'm saying? Bro, the thing with money is this. It's there to be spent. Some people don't have no willpower. So the thing is, somebody could have money today, but then if you don't give them a reason, they could go through and spend their money, so they don't have no funds for that. So the more time you give someone to prepare, probably the better it is because they can anticipate, So the people in the DAZN who are going to, if it is going to go to DAZN UK, which a lot of people believe, then give them a little bit of notice so you can have a gross number of signups. The more time, put it this way, in my experience, having more time is always better than having less time. I would always have more time. I went to cover fights, right? And I got to the weigh-in early. It didn't hurt me. If anything, I had to play on my phone, and I had all my camera equipment set up. So I was ready to go. Doesn't hurt me. But then I've had other times where I was catting off, woke up late, Vegas, you know how that goes. And I was rushing. And I barely got there right on time. And it's a horrible feeling. You're rushing the Uber. Where the fuck is it? You know what I'm saying? Trying to get the Uber, trying to get to this new hotel so you can go to the weigh-in. It's never going to be a better feeling than having more time. That's just common sense. You go to work and you leave at an appropriate, reasonable time. Then even if you get there early, cool. You beat traffic, boom, boom, boom. You go there late, you might run into an accident or something. And that slow you up. Bro, this is sad. This is sad. This man Canelo. And the worst part about it is Jake Paul and Logan Paul, they get better promotion. See, this is the problem with DAZN, bro. And I told you, all this trendy, weird bullshit, they're not here for boxing. Boxing is, listen, it is very apparent to me, the way DAZN moves, they're not diehard boxing people. Trust me. Trust me on this one. They are not, because there's no way you would move like this. This is the thing. DAZN wanted to get into boxing because it's the easiest to get into. NBA already got contracts, MLB, NHL, and all these other motherfuckers already got long-standing contracts. Boxing is fucking wild, wild west. Anybody, 50 Cent, Jay-Z, motherfucking Martin Lawrence, anybody can create boxing and get into boxing. That don't mean you're going to have a roster or stable, or trust in the community, but, people, they have different promoters that could get into it. So it's the easiest to get into. But it is very apparent that their main focus is not like studying boxing and appeasing boxing fans. Have no fear, Icy is here. My man Icy. Somehow the DAZN curse is linked to the coronavirus. The entire Golden Gloves tournament was canceled. I heard that. I know this is Hearn's fault somehow. Yeah, smash the like button. Shout out to the homie Icy. It's just, bro, this is just a bad look. And it shows me, like, how is Jake Paul and Logan Paul, who are great self-promoters, that's like, this YouTube shit is not as easy as you guys think. Put it this way. If it was easy to just get on YouTube and talk, then everybody would have the same amount of subs as me, or even more, like Logan Paul and Jake Paul and KSI and all them, right? Not everyone can do this. You have to have a certain personality, a certain workhorse, work ethic. You know what I mean? You have to have a little bit of wherewithal or be willing to learn what you need to learn in order to do this. And like I said, if you think it's that easy, then you fucking do this. You get to 200K, you know, you get to 100K, you get to 150K, you know, you get all these super chats. If you said it's going to be easy. So why the Jake Paul and Logan Paul, they can sell themselves. They don't really need that. DAZN is helping people that like on their platform that don't really need help advertising. Jake Paul, that's what he does. He's a personality before DAZN even came into the picture. Meanwhile, Canelo, he's not really going to go out of his way to pre-build a fight. You know, guys like Jojo Diaz, he's not really like, he's a good fighter. He's not a household name like that. And you're not doing anything to put the eyes in front of him. This man, Jojo Diaz, is a champion, and you put him behind Jake Paul, Anderson Gibb. You put Tevin Farmer and Jojo Diaz behind that. Ever since Jojo Diaz got the belt, I ain't heard nothing about him. I think Snow Queen LA, shout out to my girl, I think she did an interview with him. I seen her on her Instagram. That's about it. And that about it. But why does it take for, once again, YouTubers to do the promotion? Why is Snow Queen LA with her pretty ass eyes? She got some pretty eyes. But anyway, why she got to do an interview with Jojo Diaz and make the time and set up the arrangements and the appointment and the camera and then the upload and the titling, the metadata, and DAZN, a whole ass company with $1 billion budget, and they ain't even touched Jojo Diaz. Like, bro, you haven't even done nothing. And he's a good fighter. Bro, he has a great story. He lost to Gary Russell. He had another loss. Now he a champion. And I thought he had a good performance, fighting from a cut. They ain't done nothing. They ain't done nothing to promote him. Where Andre at? Man, this look crazy. Then they said that Andre might fight Liam. What does that do for him? What does that do for his, like, it's just mandatory. Once again, another Eddie Hearn fighter with a mandatory. What a coincidence. Everybody's a goddamn mandatory. See, I'm starting to believe, Floyd said it yesterday or whenever he did that Q&A session. Floyd said there's too many belts, basically. What the hell is an interim champion and super champion? If there's 4 sanctioning bodies, there should be 4 belts. Facts. Tell him, Floyd. Tell him. Soldier Boy, tell him. Right? So I'm starting to believe that mandatories are now just a scapegoat for making matches that nobody wants to see, right? And having a scapegoat as to, or a justification as to why you made that match that nobody wanted to see. So the sanctioning body works with the promoter. You know, somebody's ranked, they look ahead maybe a fight or two and say, hey, you know, this guy fought this person, move him up to number 1 because we'll fight him in the fall, you know, stuff like that. That's definitely what's going on, because notice this. When fights get ordered from these sanctioning bodies, unless your name is like Deontay Wilder, because he was fighting some mandatories that were real. You know what I'm saying? Like the Dominic Brazil, those weren't bad. Bermain Stavern, right? But the mandatories that are really, like really, really good never get made. Like when Triple G was undefeated, Derevyanchenko was his mandatory. And I think at that time, Derevyanchenko was undefeated, right? Because I think it was before the Jacobs loss. Triple G ducked him. Triple G's mandatory was Jermall Charlo after he beat Sebastian Jorge Highland and Hugo Centeno. Triple G ducked. Hey, no, guy, hey, Max, no, Charlo. You know, right? Then the buck got passed to Little Yachty Canelo. Canelo Yachty, when he beat Golovkin, he inherited his problem. That was Jermall Charlo. And I Was Born Ready became the I Was franchise, right? He became the franchise champion, avoided Charlo. So anytime it's a good, worth a fucking damn mandatory, unless certain guy, like Jermell Charlo, he'll fight his mandatories, even when they're good. Because when he fought Charles Hatley, that was a good mandatory. And he fought against Erickson Lubin, who's still a good fighter, and he knocked him out in the first round. So there's a couple guys like Jermell Charlo, he will stretch his mandatories. If you a Charlo mandatory, you might get stretched. You know, Wilder, he gonna stretch you. He gonna stretch you. But then the other mandatories that nobody wants to see, Joshua Pulev and all this weird shit, you know, Andrade versus Liam, those are the ones that easily get made. You know, Triple G versus Szechuan Sally or whatever the fuck dude's name is. Bro, this shit is crazy. Camille's Sersmeta. Yeah, that shit gonna get done with no resistance. But Charlo don't get done. Andre called out Triple G, and that can't get done. Stop it. Stop it. Triple G versus DJ Khaled. Hey, no, we're the best. Hey guys, we're the best guys. Yeah. Triple G versus Khaled. I can picture that. Hey guys, no kids, only kids. We're the best. Yeah, no guys, the best. Yeah. We the best looking ass. Anyway. And now Canelo, Little Yachty Canelo. This man is 6 weeks out and he ain't even announced his opponent. Man, Triple G for the fight. He ain't for the fight Colonel Sanders. He gonna fight Bernie Sanders. What the fuck? He ain't fighting Colonel, that motherfucker in the military. He got some strategy. He gonna fight Bernie Sanders before he fight a military strategist. Canelo or whatever, Triple G versus Bernie Sanders. Man, Triple G is 38 and finna fight a Greek salad. Sears Meta. Man, who the fuck is that? And this, you know what the funny thing about new media destroying old media is old media been lying like fuck. And they gotta really, bro, listen to this. This shit is so funny. I love my job because I can be real with y'all. The thing with old media that is hilarious to me is they talk all this shit. You know, Mayweather versus Andre Berto. This doesn't suit my fancy. You know, this doesn't tickle me pink. Mayweather versus Berto. He ruined his legacy. They do all. Andre Ward versus Alexander Brandt. Even though I know he's about to fight Kovalev next. I hate this fight. This is raw sewage, right? They say all this goofy shit. But then when YouTubers fight, you know, Mayweather and Conor McGregor, who wants to see that circus, right? But then YouTubers can box. So you got two professional fighters in Mayweather and McGregor fighting, but then two YouTube motherfuckers can fight that got an 0-0 record between the two of them, right? Goose egg records. And old media all of a sudden don't say nothing about it. All of a sudden, old media don't care. So two professional fighters, and Conor McGregor ain't no like jujitsu, you know, bro. He's a striker. He's a stand-up fighter. And you hated that, and that was a circus. But you'll be in attendance and get credentialed for Jake Paul and KSI and all this. Rosanna Arquette and fucking Kesha and all this goofy shit. So it wouldn't even be as bad if you didn't say shit and you shut the fuck up about Mayweather McGregor. Because then I can understand you just getting your money. You don't care either way. See, I never complained about Mayweather-Berto, Mayweather-McGregor. But the same motherfuckers that complain about Andre Ward, Sullivan-Barrera, and Andre Ward versus Brand, knowing goddamn well he was fighting Kovalev right after that, and it was already a signed fight, and they were building it, right? The same people that criticize those things are the same people with their goofy ass at these other YouTube matches. And it's so funny to me because they got to act hype and act excited, which contradicts everything that they've ever said for these goofy ass fights that really aren't popping. So Mayweather-Berto was terrible. You know, Errol Spence versus Lamont Peterson is terrible. But you a big fan of Usyk versus Chaz Tablespoon. Bro, get the fuck out of here, dog. Get out of here, bro. That boy Jamal Charlo fought Matt Korobov, a distinguished, established amateur standout with a good pro record and a tricky style on a 1 week notice. And Usyk fought Chaz Tablespoon on 1 week notice because they both had opponents fail drug test. And now Usyk's about to fight Chisora. Bro, who asked for that? Bro, Eddie Hearn, if he was a chef, no matter what you order, he's going to serve you the same thing. That's why I call it rematch room. You like, oh yeah, I'll take the surf and turf platter, and then he going to walk out with the beef stroganoff. He's like, oh no, I wanted the steak and shrimp surf and turf. Here you go. And then you look, and then you're like, nah, this ain't steak. This ain't shrimp. This ain't surf and turf. You better surf your ass back into the kitchen because this is not what I ordered. And all he got is beef stroganoff, bro. Eddie Hearn be cooking up some shit that nobody asked for. Canelo's a legend. Block him. That's what's up. He is a legend. But you still getting blocked. Block him. Bro. The UK British boxing, they have the most guys that have like lose and still get like amazing title opportunities. And these are the same people that say, but why is Gervonta fighting Gamboa? Okay, how Chisora just got knocked out by Dillian White, and he keep getting opportunity. Don't get me started. Chisora, at least I like Chisora, but I just, how does he keep getting these big fights? The winner of Chisora Usyk is Joshua's mandatory. You know what I'm saying? How he keep getting these big opportunities with huge high stake implications for the winner. You know, the winner's Joshua's mandatory. So how does he keep getting that? And don't get me started on Pricey, David Price, how he get these opportunities. Bro, I think all of his losses, he got like 6-7 losses, they all by knockout. And he still keep getting work. Like decently big fights, Povetkin. Bro, that's the rematch room way. That's why it's called rematch room. You have to go through, it's like almost an obstacle course. You're never going to get Joshua straight away unless they want you to have Joshua. But you got to go through the same like obstacle course that everybody else had to go through. Anthony Joshua was trying to establish himself, had to fight Eric Molina after Wilder knocked him out, after Chris Arreola knocked him out. Then AJ got him. Then now because AJ beat him, they give him to Philip Ergovich. You know, same thing with David Price. You know, you got to get this level. Then they feed David Price to Derek Chisora. You know, same thing with Povetkin. So let me get this straight. Klitschko beat Povetkin. He ducked Wilder because he failed a drug test and he wasn't prepared to fight fair. Povetkin fought David Price and beat him. Somehow that was worthy of him getting Joshua. Joshua is challenged early, then knocks him out. Then Michael Hunter fights Povetkin, right? Actually, someone else. I think Huey Fury or somebody. Then Michael Hunter really beat him, and they said it was a draw, but Michael Hunter really won that fight, right? And now Dillian White getting him. Bro, this is rematch room at its finest. When there's other fresh match. So let me get this straight. Old Fish Eyes, Frank Warren, got 2 undefeated guys that he could build very slowly. Joe Joyce and Daniel Dubois. He could really say, mandatory or not, there's ways to get out of it. You know, he didn't have to make the fight. That's the bottom line. But he's making the fight. Eddie Hearn could make Philip Ergovich versus Usyk, which I'd be more interested in, just something different. Philip Ergovich versus Dillian White. Luis Ortiz versus Dillian White. You know. What about Andy Ruiz versus Usyk? Just because you tried with Dillian White, what about Andy Ruiz and Usyk? Andy Ruiz might want to chunk him with Usyk. He just got up here. So, you know. Nothing. It's never nothing new. What about Luis Ortiz versus Usyk? It's the same shit. It's the same shit. Rematch room. Bro, there's better fights that they could make. Luis Ortiz versus Usyk. Luis Ortiz versus Dillian White. You know, Joseph Parker versus Luis Ortiz. You know, they were supposed to make Joseph Parker versus Derek Chisora. So how we skip from that to see, I'm starting to wonder if Joseph Parker, Derek Chisora got shelved, and then they just wanted to make Usyk Chisora. Because if Parker would have beat Chisora, then Usyk would have to fight Joseph Parker. That's a better fight. Joseph Parker just stretched his man. Why not give him Usyk? See, that's what I'm saying, bro. Rematch room at its finest. So good luck with that. Because all these fights that Eddie Hearn been announcing recently, it's not like earth shattering. I haven't heard people getting up. Maybe the UK likes this rematch room shit, but in America, none of this shit is popping. So I see why DAZN is opening up in the UK, because it's not popping in America. It's just not. I don't even know if American channels even made bro. I ain't like is an American channel, like, don't say anybody's name, just say yes or no. Have you seen any American, like, major American channels, right, even talk about Pulev and AJ like deeply, or Chisora Usyk deeply? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they're making several videos talking about this. Yes or no? Have you guys seen it? Because I haven't. I ain't heard nobody talking about no goddamn AJ Pulev and Derek Chisora versus Usyk like that. And Eddie Hearn be capping with this shit. This should be funny, bruh. Look, they going in on old Ed. This ain't even me. Someone just tagged me. Sam Dorset. Remember when Eddie Hearn tried to convince Americans that pay-per-view is dead? Well, he's pretty much just announced that 3 pay-per-view shows will happen here in the UK. So he's from the UK, all within 7 weeks. Most hilarious part is that he was complaining about Showtime doing the same thing just last year. Here's what they think about you. Bro, in the words of Lil Wayne, shit, I'm already legend if I ever leave. I was the first one saying that, bro. I told you, I said last year, or whenever he said it 2 years ago, whatever, I told you on my channel, how the hell is Eddie Hearn talking about pay-per-view is dead, but doing Sky Sports box office in the UK? Why is this shit only dead for Americans, but in the UK it's not dead? Bro, you gotta be, that's like me saying, hey guys, drugs are bad. Say no to drugs, and I'm wearing a Dare t-shirt, but then I go to Amsterdam and I'm fueling my body with every fucking drug known to man in the red light district. That shit don't make sense. You can't just, so only in America is Dare and to keep a kid off drugs and shit, and I go to Amsterdam and I'm popping Molly or smoking blunts and shit and fucking bitches and dope and cocaine and smack, and yeah, I didn't know you like to get wet though, Sherm, Dust, PCP, Primo, that's what you, bro, it doesn't make sense. Motherfucker talking about, oh yeah, pay-per-view's dead, but then you taxing them. I don't care if it's cheaper. You taxing them in the UK for this weak ass shit. Usyk and Chisora, Dillian White, bro. Hey, and then it's horrible for Sky Sports because DAZN is now trying to take over their territory and they're undercutting them at a cheaper price. Let me get this straight, bro, because I don't understand it. They're saying the actual. This is funny. American Takeover. Hardcore rapper, but it's American Takeover. Listen. Smash the like button, y'all. All right, look. Let me get this straight. They're saying DAZN UK will launch for Canelo versus presumably Billy Joe Saunders at about £5 a month. So it's a monthly subscription, just like America, but a little bit cheaper, right? Well, a lot of bit, since America's $20 a month, right? But the only thing you'll be able to watch on DAZN UK will be their non-UK events, like Canelo, Triple G if he fights in America, shit like that. The Demetrius Andrade card in Miami, shit like that, you'll be able to watch. But then your UK shows are still booked and distributed and promoted on pay-per-view by Sky Sports. So now UK guys have to potentially have ITV, have DAZN UK subscription, have Sky Sports box office, and maybe even have BT Sports for like Joe Joyce, I don't know, Joe Joyce and Daniel DeBaugh. If Wilder Fury 2 got picked up by BT Sports, which it did, maybe the third one goes back on there. Depends on the highest bidder in that situation. Bro, that's a lot. And the funny thing is, DAZN UK, but you won't, bro, listen. Who are the fucking geniuses at DAZN? I need to know this. I want to see some like aptitude tests, SAT, a CAT scan, like a CAT test, something. I need to see people's brain waves and patterns and see what they working with, bro. Because the shit is called DAZN UK, but you won't have any UK events on DAZN because those distribution and broadcasting rights are still on Sky Sports for the next year. Bro, this shit is backwards as a motherfucker. Does that make sense to you? Does that make sense? So the shit's called DAZN UK, but the UK shows are still going to be on Sky Sports. And it's going to be pay-per-view. So your DAZN, whatever this shit's called, DAZN UK subscription for £5 won't get you Dillian White versus whatever the fuck, Povetkin. It won't get you Joshua versus Pulev. It won't get you Daniel Dubois versus Joe Joyce. All UK fights. It might not get you Wilder Fury 3. And it's not going to get you Dillian White versus Povetkin. Bro, cut the madness, bro. How is this shit called DAZN UK? But I just named several UK fights that are the biggest of its kind involving UK fighters that aren't going to be on that. And even Canelo, let's say Canelo fights Billy Joe Saunders. A lot of people think off of recent performances, Billy Joe Saunders is going to get his ass beat. So you're going to pay Bro, I don't see Billy Joe beating Canelo. At his best, maybe. But Canelo, I don't see him stopping Canelo. And it's going to be hard to hurt Canelo. And we know it's hard to beat Canelo. So more than likely, Canelo going to beat that ass. So the UK going to pay £5 to watch your guy lose his belt and get his ass beat and stay up till 3 a.m. to do such. To see him lose his O and probably not beat Canelo on the scorecard, because I really don't see him stopping Canelo. So that's the game plan for y'all. This shit is sad. So yeah, okay, you could wait up to 3, 4 in and have your fingers crossed, hoping Billy Joe Saunders can get it done. But if not, he loses his belt, he loses his O, and gets his ass beat by Canelo, which I think Canelo's probably going to be a strong favorite, especially in America. And that's going to be on DAZN UK. So DAZN UK is watching your own guy get slaughtered. Wow. So all these other UK fights, like I said, they just announced Derek Chisora and what's the name? And Usyk. You still got to get another, bro. Eddie Hearn got this shit fucked up, dog. He got it fucked up because now you still, bro. It's not. I told you. I said the same thing, people. It's like Walmart. Walmart is successful because it's the price point and it's a one-stop shop. You could get diapers, you can get a hammer and some nails, you can get laundry detergent. They have groceries. They have kids' clothes. They have, strollers. They have boys and juniors and men and women's clothes. They have stuff for your laundry. They have bedding. They have a sporting section, tents, right? Electronic. They have everything, for the most part. It's like a one-stop shop where they have different things to choose from, right? But that's not the case for DAZN. DAZN UK, okay, they launch. Yeah, look, I'm just looking at it right now. Look, I just confirmed my work. Announce Alexander Usyk Chisora live on Sky Sports box office. So check this out. This is what I told you. Bro, DAZN, I don't know what they doing. I don't know what Eddie's doing, but he caught in the middle of it. All right. Okay. DAZN, okay. Usyk. This is funny. We're going to break this down. I love my job. Smash the like, but I love my fucking job because I get to prove you motherfuckers wrong each and every time. Each and every time. This can't be good, yo. Okay. I am about to dig in that ass. I'm about to dig in that ass like wedgies. Okay. I'm about to dig. Somebody say when. Say when. I'm going to tell you the flaw in this shit. Somebody say when. So I could cook these boys. Oh, they going to hate on me? Block them. When they hate, donate. Bro, that's like 2 or 3 haters and y'all haven't paid for their sins. I'm watching. When they hate, donate. I told you, just have a couple bucks. Have a couple bucks when you come to my chat. Bro, they can say whatever they want about me, but at the end of the day, Adrian Broner voice, at the end of the day, they are not disputing what I am telling you. Listen to me. They can say what they want about me personally, and they don't know me, right? But one thing they aren't going to do is prove what the fuck I am saying to be wrong. That's what I do know. I do know that. Yeah, when they hate, donate. Shout out to my man, Phenomenal Mexican. My guy. I told you, y'all just have a couple bucks to your name. Have a couple bucks to your name when you come in my chat. All right. I seen cursor. Somebody said win. So let me get this straight. And listen, I'm gonna try to do this off the cuff as much as I can, and the money keep coming in. It's okay. Rob G Films, block them. All right. So Sky Sports, we got action. Let's get it. May 2nd, right? May 2nd, Dillian White's fighting Povetkin. The fight to me is just but it's taking place in the UK in London O2 Arena. In my opinion, I'm more checking for Katie Taylor, Amanda Serrano, which is, I think, the co-feature. To me, that's more intriguing to me as a fight, the women's fight, than the main event. So Katie Taylor Serrano, you could have probably made that his own little thing. See, that's what I'm saying. The brain power is really weird. To me, Katie Taylor, Amanda Serrano is better than the main event. Really is. But wait, there's more. Let's get it. So let me get this straight. They said Canelo versus Billy Joe Saunders is likely to happen. What is that date? Oh, that's right. May 2nd, Cinco de Mayo weekend in America. So for the UK, you guys are going to wait up till 2, 3, 4 in the morning to watch Canelo, presumably with Billy Joe Saunders. They're saying that's going to be on DAZN UK, which means you're going to have to pay for the month of May for the month subscription, £5, which is over $5, American USD when you convert it. Shout out to Julian Robles, right? So follow me. But wait, there's more. Canelo's fighting where he always wants to fight. Cinco de Mayo weekend. That's May 2nd. They're saying it's going to be on DAZN UK, which would be £5, which is roughly, let's say about $8, $7-8 US dollar. So you have to pay for that subscription. So it's not pay-per-view, but it's a subscription for a month. You got to pay that. Also on May 2nd, actually in the UK, is Katie Taylor, Amanda Serrano co-feature, and Dillian White versus Povetkin. So if you're not going to that card live, you're going to have to pay the box office pay-per-view on the same day. So you're going to have to get a DAZN subscription for 30 days if you're in the UK. And you're going to have to, if you want to see Amanda Serrano, Katie Taylor, which I think is a better fight than the main event, and you want to see the boy Dillian White, then you're going to have to buy a pay-per-view. So in one day, the UK is going to have to splurge for Canelo, presumably Billy Joe Saunders, and spend $5 for the next 30 days to get that service, right? And then in the same day for Dillian White earlier than the Canelo fight, and you're going to have to wait up till 3 or 4 in the morning for Canelo, and to watch Amanda Serrano, Katie Taylor, if you're not going to be there live, on the card of Dillian White versus Povetkin, right? You have to buy a pay-per-view for that. So in one day, you have to have a DAZN UK subscription, and you would be paying for a pay-per-view. Now, let me take it back. Slow it down. I just dissed you. The month before that, I think it's April 11th, Daniel Dubois is fighting against Joe Joyce. To me, that's a good fight. It's a great fight. I'm looking forward to it. That's going to be on BT Sport box office. So if you want to see that great fight with two of your guys, somebody's old must go, two undefeated fighters that are both British, you have to pay BT Sport box office. So April, BT Sport box office for Dubois versus Joe Joyce. Then a few weeks after, on the same day, you would be paying for DAZN UK for Canelo and I guess Billy Joe Saunders. He just hasn't confirmed it, so that's why I have to say I guess. And then the Amanda Serrano, Dillian White card, Amanda Serrano, Katie Taylor, Dillian White, Povetkin, you would have to pay for that box office pay-per-view. That's just April and May. Then you have a fight with Derek Chisora and Usyk that just got announced for Sky Sports box office, right? So Sky Sports box office, let me make sure I have my date correct, for Usyk Chisora, which takes place hold on, they got it, May 23rd. So but wait, there's more. Okay. So in the month of May, you're going to have two pay-per-views on Sky Sports if you want to watch Dillian White, Povetkin, Amanda Serrano, Katie Taylor, which I think is better than main event. And you're going to also have to pay the pay-per-view for Derek Chisora Usyk, Sky Sports pay-per-view. Now, on the Dillian White Povetkin day, as I mentioned, you would also have to get a DAZN UK subscription that same day to stay up at 3 or 4 to likely see Canelo beat Billy Joe Saunders. That's all in the month of May, which y'all got to pay for. And take it back before that, in the month of April, if you wanted to see Daniel Dubois, you got to pay BT Sport pay-per-view. This is just looking real confusing. But wait, there's more. And just a side note, shout out to Nate Knows, £2, taking the L's for the UK. Oh, my man in the UK right now, he sent me some pound. Shout out to you. But listen, the other thing is this. I'm not even including like a PBC or Top Rank show. You guys get that? Because my source told me that the Teofimo Lopez and Lomachenko is done for May 30th. That's a great fight. So likely it'll be distributed from somebody, DAZN UK or Sky Sport. So that's something else you would have to pay for. But I'm not going to include that because Teofimo Lomachenko, even though my source said it's done for late May, it hasn't been announced. So we'll just stick to what we know with. But that's just something to put in the back of your minds so when the fight is announced, you guys can keep that into consideration. So this is April and May. This is how much stuff y'all are going to have to pay for out of the norm. And pay-per-view's dead, though. But wait, there's more. The very next month, you have Joshua Pulev at Tottenham Stadium. Tottenham. That's on June 20th. That's not going to be on DAZN UK. Again, it's going to be on Sky Sports box office. So you got 3 Sky Sports box offices. You got Canelo versus presumably Billy Joe Saunders on the same night as one of those Sky Sports box offices. So you got to pay for a DAZN subscription. The month before that, Daniel Dubois, Joe Joyce, and anything in between that are like more just American shows like Lomachenko and Teofimo is going to happen right around there. And then you have the 3rd in June, which is Joshua Pulev. Y'all getting y'all pockets ran. I know it hurts. So all the motherfucking dusty ass teeth, British teeth motherfuckers that was coming on my channel because you listened to your Lord and Savior, Eddie Blue-Eyed Hearns, and you believed in what he said, and you came with your British ass, dusty ass teeth, talking about, oh yeah, chicken bang, oh yeah, this is DAZN's a great deal, mate. Blah blah blah. It's only $100, mate. They running your pockets too now. So what happened to pay-per-view is dead. Tell me where that part at, bro. Now I want to see y'all motherfucking dusty teeth smile. Y'all wooden presidential teeth ass motherfuckers that was talking that shit. Now I want to see y'all smile with that Austin Powers shit. It's my mojo, baby. Oh, behave. Yeah. Oh, behave now. Shag your mum now. Chat shit get bang now. Dasa now. Y'all getting ripped like a sheet of paper. So where the Austin Powers looking motherfuckers now? The Spy Who Shagged Me looking ass. Gold member looking at. Where are y'all now? Please tell me where these Elton John. Like I can, bro. Where the Elton John motherfuckers now? Y'all trusted Eddie Hearn, pay-per-view's dead. Y'all ran with it and said, oh yeah, you fucking Yanks, you bloody Yanks, you must pay all these things. And bro, you did all this dumb shit, co-signing some dumb shit, and you didn't know about what you was doing, and now look at you. Look at you. Look at him, bro. Look at him, bro. Hey, man, bro. Look at him. Look at the man thing. Look at the baby thing, bruv. Listen. Look at the baby thing, bruv. Now look at y'all. Dusty teeth. Go brush your teeth. Colgate. Make you smile great. What do you have to... What on earth could you possibly say at a time like this? After you did, oh yeah, Showtime's going out of business, mate. You don't know, you and Steven Espinoza, mate. You don't know, you don't know nothing. You think you know, you're chatsabolics. You did all that dumb shit, vouching for some more dumb shit. Now look at you. They said you bloody whites, you paid all of the things. You don't made a couple things about me. Wait, bro, shut that shit up. Look what y'all gotta pay for. You hear me? I hope y'all got y'all allowance money saved up, bro. You know, I hope you got all the toilet paper for the coronavirus and all this bullshit. And I hope you got your little shillings saved up. And you got a couple ducats in the bank. Because y'all finna pay too. Y'all got to pay. They're like, no, bruv. Showtime, they don't got no fights, mate. They're going out of business. I try to tell you. Check it, bang. Yeah, okay. And I told you. Once again, this is the shit y'all wanted to do. Is this your king? Is this your king? This is your king. Fucking around with the fuck around. Yeah, I hope they got their shillings like Leprechaun in the Hood. I want me shillings. Yeah, I hope you got it, because you gonna pay. You gonna pay too. Yeah, get all these Grey Poupon motherfuckers and shit. Anything else would be uncivilized. Bro, shut all that up. Y'all couldn't wait to make fun of bloody Yanks, you know? And now you guys are getting ran through like abandoned buildings. You got to pay for it. Daniel Dubois, Joe Joyce, pay-per-view, right? Because remember, they said, hold on. Hey, Nate, you from the UK. This is a little bit of tough love. I used to live in the UK. I got love for the UK, but y'all got to get that tough love because y'all wouldn't leave me alone. I didn't want to have to do this, but y'all made me. Nate, what is a good price point? What's an average price point for a Sky Sports box office? Watch, just so you know what I'm talking about. Somebody from the UK, tell me a good median average price point for how many pounds for a pay-per-view for Sky Sports box office. Because Sky got 3. Yeah, I see why they call it Sky, because your bill finna be sky high. Bars, oh my gosh. Bro, shout out to Nate. He said $19.99. Listen, DAZN UK is £60 a year. I don't give a fuck if it's fucking pound hashtag Instagram, bro. What the fuck is that got to do with anything? That's still money, bro. Again, not everyone's gonna have the confidence, not knowing what events are gonna be published on the site, and they're gonna just pay a month and ahead or a year and ahead. Yeah, I see why it's called Sky. Y'all motherfucker bill finna be sky high. All right, y'all. Oh my gosh, I love my job. Y'all finna get the ultimate work. Fuck around with the fuck around. I told y'all leave me alone. Didn't want to have to do this, but y'all motherfuckers made me. Listen, I didn't want to have to do this. All right, $19.99. That's $25. That's $25. Bro, that's $25.62. Right? 25. Hold on. Where we at? Bow. 25. Oh shit. Hold on. Let's get it. 25.62. You guys got three pay-per-views back to back. Dillian White Povetkin with the Serrano Taylor fight, Joshua Pulev, and Usyk Chisora. That's just Sky Sports, and just in the month of May and June. 3. 1, 2, 3. That's $76. Right? That's just that. Now, I'm going to add another 20 for the Daniel Dubois fight. Ooh, y'all getting up there. Y'all see that? Y'all see that? Now, Canelo fight is going to be $5.99 for the month. That's $7.68. So just for the month of April, May, and June, and this is not including any American PBC, like if they do Pacquiao versus Errol Spence, because you know PBC finna have a summer fight. Woo, that bill get up. That's why they call it Sky, because your shit is going to be sky high. If you're a boxing fan, this is what you're going to be paying. Look at that. Y'all smell that? Hey, son, you smell that? Bro, that's 105. That's looking like a radio station, an FM radio station. 104.5, the latest. DAZN jams. Yeah, I don't know about taxes and stuff. That could add to it too. But in addition to that, what, you don't think PBC gonna come out with no heat? You don't think Top Rank gonna get the Teofimo Lomachenko done? That's just for some UK chat shit get bang cards and shit, minus the Canelo fight. That's more, I guess universal, But them other UK shit, this what y'all paying for. Man, I didn't want to do y'all like this, but so all them people that said, oh yeah, you guys have to pay $100, but why? Okay, listen. I told you they couldn't fuck with me. If pay-per-view is dead, then how come the prices are mirroring pay-per-view and getting higher and getting more frequent as opposed to being lowered? You said DAZN came in the game to annihilate pay-per-view and Showtime was going out of business and pay-per-view was dead. This is what you dusty British teeth motherfucker colonial motherfuckers was saying in the comment section of my videos. Right? And you was like, oh, you Yanks, you bloody Yanks, you must pay. You got to pay this much for the fight. You did all this shit. And your shit is stacking up like Pringles. So, once again, I'm an exonerated man. Everything I've said about DAZN is absolutely true. American Takeover, it's not happening. It hasn't been working. It hasn't been successful. Now they're going to 200 other territories, probably trying to recoup money they're losing by paying Canelo and Triple G to fight fucking Steve Rolls and all this bullshit and these fights that are failing in America. So now they're trying to stay afloat by taxing the UK too and just invading with Sky Sport. It was bad enough you had ITV, Sky Sports, and BT for boxing related stuff. But now on top of that, you got to worry about DAZN. And people are saying, oh, DAZN coming to UK is great. It's a cheaper price point. Cool. But they don't have everything that you may need as a boxing fan, just like DAZN in America. If DAZN had all PBC events, all top rank events, and the fights that they have on DAZN, then it'd be unbeatable. Because it'd be a monopoly. But that's not the case for a combat sport. So this is not considering like UFC. If UFC does a great fight, you guys would have to obviously order that some kind of way. This is not considering Teofimo Lomachenko. This is not considering the comeback for Errol Spence, which is probably going to be, somewhere around those same months. This is not considering what Pacquiao does next or whoever else. And that's, my friends, how you catch a body. So, once again, if DAZN was so worried about killing pay-per-view, they would not flood the market and oversaturate the market and actually model their business to the point where it's actually closer to what pay-per-view does. If you got to pay for 3 Sky Sports and a BT Sport, that ain't no different than a pay-per-view. And the worst part about it is in America, more often than not, the fights that make it to pay-per-view here are at least somewhat worthy of a pay-per-view. Like Wilder Fury, Wilder Ortiz, and Sean Porter versus what in it. You guys are paying pay-per-view for fucking Chisora Usyk with a watered down undercard. And even the main event, and Povetkin Dillian White ain't even all that to me. Bro, I really, okay. If Sean Porter and Errol Spence were scheduled to fight and one got injured, I'd be hurt. I'd be like, oh my God. You know what I'm saying? When Gervonta was supposed to fight Abner Matas and it fell apart, I was hurt. I'm not wishing somebody gets hurt, but I'm saying if Derek Chisora, Usyk fell apart, Usyk got bit by a spider like Joseph Parker or something like that, I wouldn't even bat an eyelash. You know what I'm saying? If Dillian White and Povetkin failed another drug test or something, Dillian failed a drug test, I wouldn't even be bothered. If Joe Joyce, Daniel Dubois, something happened in that fight, I'd be pissed. You see? Wilder Fury don't happen, I'd be pissed. There's levels to everything in life. And I'm showing you the upper room. I'm showing you the highest level of the highest order. I told you, these young boys can't beat me. These niggas paying pay-per-view to watch people play Fight Night Champion. Icy, don't do them like that. It's just funny because all the people, all the madness, all the stuff we had to endure and listen to, and y'all ain't no better. Y'all ain't no better, and the reason I'm telling you that is because you have back to back to back, like Drake, We going back to back. You have back to back to back UK pay-per-view box office events. And the thing that is causing calamity is because it's confusing. You know, you may, for some fights you got to go to BT Sport. For a Canelo fight, you got to go to DAZN UK. For Usyk and Chisora, you got to go through Sky Box Office. Joshua Sky Box, bro. It's gonna be a bumpy road. So like the DAZN UK launch, it's not a proven thing like that because Sky Sports still has the UK events, bro. Explain how that makes any fucking sense. See, my brain waves, it's just on another level. The shit is called DAZN UK, and none of the UK fights for the next year are seemingly going to be on DAZN UK. Somebody explain that to me. Explain how DAZN UK gets launched and all of the actual events that are taking place in the UK, good fight, medium fight, bad fight, are not going to be on the app. Hardcore rapper, but he's glossy. How does that make sense? Bro, okay, so if I'm in the mall and then I look and it says KB Toy Store or Toys R Us, and I walk in and it's like kitchenware, it's like a home goods type of store, I'll be like, what the fuck? This should say Toys R Us. Nah, where the toys at? You see what I'm saying? Can you imagine? Can you imagine if you went into a store that said Toys R Us, expecting to find some video games, some bikes, bouncy balls, and, you know, teddy bears and shit, and you went in there and it's like bedding and sheets. You like, where the fuck the toys? Where the toys at? So somebody got to explain how DAZN UK ain't showing the UK fights. That doesn't even make sense to me. Hey guys, check out DAZN UK with no UK fights. Doesn't that sound stupid? That's what I'm saying. That's why these are desperation moves to me, because that doesn't sound like clearly thought out. You knew Eddie Hearn had a contract with Sky Sports that was good until 2021. You're launching in the DAZN, you know, to make it available in DAZN, but you're just basically taking away from Sky Sports broadcasting Jake Paul and Logan Paul fights and Canelo Triple G fights, and you're just trying to get in on some of that money at a cheaper price. That's weird to me. That's really weird to me. DAZN UK, but all the UK events. I just named 3 UK events. 4. Daniel the Ball, Joe Joyce taking place in the UK Frank Warren card. Usyk Chisora taking place in the UK. Amanda Serrano and Katie Taylor on the Dillian White and Povetkin O2 Arena, London. And Joshua Pulev at the new Tottenham Stadium. That's 4 fucking UK fights in the UK fights. Are in the UK, and it's not going to be on DAZN UK. It's either going to be on BT Sports box office or Sky Sports still box office. Somebody make that make sense, and I'll shut up. But I know I ain't going to shut up because I know you can't make that make sense. Okay, my name is Boxingego, and I got cooking videos on my YouTube. How about that? Y'all like that? So my shit is called Boxingego, and you come on here and I'm like, this is how you make a quiche. This is how you make a spinach quiche. You know, get the Parmesan cheese. This is making a quiche. Like, you be like, what the fuck is this quiche shit? Where the Boxingego shit? We're like, what the fuck? This is making a spinach quiche. This is how you make a quiche. Like, what the, man, fuck this quiche shit. Where the boxing? This ain't quiche ego. What the fuck? Y'all got me fucked up. That's what it is. This ain't no motherfucking quiche ego. And I'm doing cooking videos. You got me fucked up. Motherfucker, I'm teaching you how to cook, you know. This is pasta bolognese. Like, what the fuck? Where are the Canelo videos and shit? I can't tell you about no Canelo videos, but here's how to make some cinnamon rolls. These are Canelos too. Bro, what the fuck? You guys will be like, what the hell is he doing? Boxing ego, and I'm doing motherfucking porn videos and shit. Man, get this shit out of my face, bro. Y'all gotta get this shit out of my face, though. Motherfucker go on Pornhub and you got fucking cartoons, X-Men and gargoyles and shit. Man, where the porn at? This shit don't say no Cartoon Hub. This shit say Pornhub. Don't have it in the name and then not deliver. This shit say Pornhub. Show me some porn. Send nudes out this motherfucker. This shit called Pornhub, and they showing tutorials and shit, unboxing videos. You know, the new Canon camera, it's pretty sweet. Man, where the porn at, though? Fuck this Canon shit, man. You gonna get bland with the Canon if you don't get the goddamn porn cracking. Where's stepfather walks in daughter's room and all this shit? That porn, that weird, you know, the Pornhub be having them weird ass titles and shit. Stepfather catches daughter. Like, man, I'm not sure I want to watch this. That motherfucker stepfather nasty than a motherfucker, bro. I don't watch them ones with them weird names and shit. Stepfather intrudes on his daughter. Like, this shit illegal, probably. That motherfucker, you didn't have to say it, you know. Stepsister bosses her brother. Like, this shit is some weird shit. I don't be clicking on them. Y'all know when y'all try to watch the porn and they got like a storyline and shit, it always be fake. Dude be ding dong, and a woman come answer the door in lingerie, looking good than a motherfucker. Not on no Cosby shit. I would like to put the, you know, he's bing boom. I have this package for you. You got a package? Oh yeah, I got a package. Massive package. Amazon Prime. You really got a big package? They be acting and shit. That should be hella weird, bro. And it'd be always some fake shit. He's like, yeah, if you want this package, you just gotta sign for it. But I don't have a pen. Use my cock. Like, okay, this is fake as fuck. She said she didn't have a pen, and you said use my cock. Like, that is not what would really happen, bro. You finna be there with Bill Cosby and Harvey Weinstein if you do some freak shit like that, bro. You could have just pulled out a pen or checked your vehicle, see if you had a pen. It'd be always some fake shit. I'm all out of pens, but you can sign with my cock. Like, what? That doesn't even sound remotely realistic to accept a package. But whatever. Man, I'm sick of all y'all. Yeah, y'all gonna be right up there with Harvey and Bill in them rooms. I would like to put the... I told her to sign and didn't have no pen, but the jello to put the... Bro. Logan Paul versus AB. Bro, how is it called The Zone UK with no UK shit in it? So we only gonna watch it when it's a UK motherfucker fighting in America? Like Billy Joe Saunders? Man, this shit is all over the place. And see, to me, this is like kind of the same vein of why DAZN hasn't really blown in America. Because DAZN, this is why they ain't blown. DAZN blown. Once again, it's on. Listen, it's because Eddie Hearn, bro, he got the biggest stable of DAZN promoters, and a lot of these guys haven't been branded in America, and you're trying to put this European random people that Americans aren't familiar with on cards in Arizona. So you have a card that you're trying to cater to Mexicans and Mexican American and Hispanic fans with Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. and Jacobs, and then you just put a bunch of Liams and, you know, Liams and all this Calum and all this weird shit on the card that people aren't familiar with their brands. Some of them maybe could scrap, but We don't know who these people, Petey Liam and shit. Who is that? Elton Liam, Pierce Liam. Who is Pierce Liam? Pierce Liam versus Liam Pierce. You know, Gunther Devereaux. Like, man, who are these people? Who is Gunther Devereaux? How many goddamn Liams does one place have? Bro, how is everybody's name Liam on some UK shit? Like, I don't even get it. Caleb or Liam? Like, goddamn, them motherfucker. Is there just one motherfucker just fucking and they all his kids? Bro, how many Caleb's and Liam's y'all got? Real talk. Piercy Liam and shit, like Stevie Liam, Georgie Liam. Bro, who are these people? Liam Pennywise and shit. Without your boat, they all float. You'll float too, down. Liam will float. Georgie Liam and all this shit. You'll float too. You'll float too. Mikey Liam, like, bro. Even, bro, it always trick you too. You fuck around, think you see a black name, you know, or a Mexican name, and then they trick you and shit. It be like Jose Miguel Liam. Like, damn, I was thinking it would be Jose Miguel something, something, something. This shit say Jose Miguel Liam. You see a black name, Latarian Liam. Like, who the fuck is Latarian Liam, bro? This shit crazy. Y'all crazy to the motherfucker. Liamson, Liam Ward. That's what I'm saying. Squidward Liam and Liam Neeson and all this shit. I don't know who you are, but I will find you and I will kill you on a DAZN card. Y'all tripping. Sterling Liam, Cecil Liam, fucking Corona Liam. Like, goddamn, like, how many Liams y'all motherfucker? Caleb and Liams y'all got? Shit. Anthony Liam and Anthony Liam. Like, bro, how is there an Anthony Liam and an Anthony Liam? Like, this is getting out of. He said Jose Daquan Diaz Liam. That's what I'm saying. Drake Liam. Like, man, goddamn, Drake Liam? Who is that? Steph Liam. He said William Lee. Y'all petty as hell, bro. Y'all petty as a motherfucker. Annabelle Liam. Like, goddamn, the bitches got the name too. Shit. Anyway, I just need to know how DAZN UK is not having none of the UK fights that are coming up. Like, you know, the actual fights that are in the UK. Like, explain that. That's like a place called the Donut Wheel. And you go in, there's not near donuts. It's a smoke shop. Why the fuck does it say Donut Wheel? And there's like cigars and shit for weed head. Where the donuts? That's all I need to know, bro. How you gonna have it in a name, but then you don't got what the name says you got? So my name is Boxingego, and I'm gonna make videos about. My name is Ego, but you know the channel name is Boxingego. I'm gonna make videos about gardening. Now this is a Venus flytrap. I'm gonna set it down here and give it a little bit of direct sunlight. You'd be like, what the fuck? This ain't no plant vegan ego. Like, what the fuck? Plant ego? Planting ego? This shit don't make sense. Bro, this is all over the place. DAZN UK, but Daniel Dubois ain't on that motherfucker with Joe Joyce. AJ, the biggest guy y'all got, ain't on that motherfucker. Yeah, it's mad. You know, my fight, meet with Sky. My Sky fight. Fright night on my Sky fight. And bright light. Hit like Mike Tyson, mate, bro. I need a night light when I sleep right. And like, bro, it don't make sense. So I don't know who the geniuses are. That's what I'm saying. DAZN must clearly be not, they like clearly losing money in the US. So they just trying to go in these other territories and just like, you know, hope they pop. But that defeats the purpose of what Eddie Hearn was saying about the American takeover. This is why the clout chasing is nonstop. The man won't stop clout chasing. Oh yeah, Tyson versus Fury. I mean, whatever the fuck. Tyson versus Joshua would be huge. Yeah, it would. But guess what? You ain't making it. Eddie Hearn literally said made positive talks to them about Joshua Fury. And then Bob Arum went off on him. How many times do I have to tell you? I haven't talked to Eddie. Why would I talk to Ed about a Josh Fury? He just told you that. You just said you made positive talks. And Bob Arum says, no, he didn't. Why would I fight when Kubrat Pulev is going to knock Anthony Joshua out? Bro, this is what Arum screamed. Arum ain't got no fucking chill. He was on the Ariel Helwani show. I hate UFC. MMA is boring. Like, god damn, bro. Ariel Helwani's show is called Ariel Helwani's MMA show. And Bob Arum is like at that age where he just don't care. He don't give a fuck, bro. He's on a show called Ariel Helwani's MMA show, talking shit about MMA. Nobody wants to see white men rolling around on the ground, bro. He was just. I was like, damn, why you doing UFC like that, Bob? A bunch of dry humping, all on the like, bro. Like, you didn't have to do him like that, bro. It's the MMA show. It ain't that bad. Like, I'm a boxing head way over like MMA, but I respect it. This motherfucker Arum, but he just got no chill. Who the fuck wants to watch grown skinhead, bro? He be going off, bro. He said UFC's a bunch of skinheads. That's his old shit, bro. Wrestling in thongs. Like, bro, you doing too much. Bob Arum be doing too much, bro. Who wants to see buff, half-naked men butt fucking and dry humping on the crowd? Like, you doing too much, Bob. You didn't have to do MMA like that, bro. MMA is cool. They just had a great card. UFC 248. You didn't have to do it like that, bro. How you gonna be on an MMA show wilding about MMA? That's fucked up. That's fucked up. This is not wilding out. Where you can talk shit about Nick Cannon, the host. That was fucked up. Bob Arum didn't have to do that. When we finna get Mike Tyson versus Eminem too? Shit, DAZN, they would love that fight. They'd be like, yeah, hey Mike, we seen your video. Eminem, Godzilla, cool stuff. How about you come to the office so we can make that? What do you want? I got a lot of money from that video. You want me to fight M? You want me to fight Martha Mathers? I don't want to fight him. He's my friend. And yeah, bro. DAZN they probably would try to get that fight. Bro, I'm still waiting for DAZN to drop that announcement for Whoa Vicky versus Bad Baby. What's her name? Bad Barbie, Bad Baby, and Whoa Vicky. When can I get that whoa? I want to see that Whoa Vicky. That's the fight. And I still need to see Chris Brown and Soulja Boy. We do it again and again, and I'm leaving it all night. We can do it all night. I said around this, like I never this time of the hour. Race it to the bed. Bro, where's that Chris Brown Soldier? Icy, you gotta chill. I love Eminem, but he said M used to box, but he kind of out of shape now. Bro, it don't matter if he used to box or not. He's not fucking with Mike Tyson, bro. So it don't matter if you used to box, bro. He's not fucking with Mike. I seen Mike for that Ip Man or one of these movies, and he was still fast as fuck, and that was just last year. Yeah, so it don't matter if Eminem will get bodied by Mike. that wouldn't even be. Nah, I'm not fucking with Mike, bro. Cause Mike will, in the blink of an eye, he'll go back to old Mike. I'm not trying him. He was talking. He was like, yeah, I read Alexander. I read Alexander and the Conquerors and all of them. I studied them. That's all I could do. All I know how to do is fight. I'm a fighter. I'm born a fighter. That's all I know. That's strategy. I read all of that. And then the guy started laughing. He said, I'm serious. I'm not trying to be tough guy. I'm just telling you. I know. No, hell no, bro. Mike checked it like, don't be laughing. This shit ain't funny. I ain't fucking with Mike, bro. Lennox said he bit him on the thigh or something. I'm not fucking with nobody like that, bro. Hey, Lennox, I'm coming for you. And the funny thing, I seen Lennox Lewis said that Mike Tyson said, I want to eat his kids. Lennox said he didn't even have kids at the time. Mike is crazy, bro. He said he didn't even have children. He said, I want his heart. I want to eat his kids. I want his children. I want to eat them for breakfast. Like pancakes, like flapjacks. I want to eat them like flapjacks. I want to eat Lennox's kid. Like, bro, this motherfucker tripping. I've never even heard nobody then or before say they want to eat somebody's kids. Like, bro, this man is insane. I want to eat his children for breakfast or OJ's. I want to do them like OJ Simpson with flapjacks. You know, I used to eat bacon, but I'm Muslim now. Salih, praise be Allah. Like, I'm not fucking with no Mike. This motherfucker tripping. I've never heard no one use that as a, like, all right, so if you okay. So if you were driving on the street or you're driving on the road freeway and you get in a road rage accident, and you're like, man, pull over. And then you pull over and then the guy gets out and says, you will die. I want to eat your kids. I want to eat your heart. I want your heart. Bro, I'm going to get the fuck back in the whip. Bro, I'm out of there. If you have road rage and you about to chunk them and you veered off to the shoulder of the road like, yeah, what's up now? And the motherfucker said, you will die. Your soul is mine. That's some Shang Tsung shit. Your soul is, you are next. And the motherfucker talking about, yeah, I'm so happy you pulled over in the Prius. I'm so glad you pulled over your vehicle in the automobile in the Prius. Cause now I can eat your heart. I want to eat your kids. Like, bro, I'm out. All that weird talk. No, you doing too much. That's some Jeffrey Dahmer shit. I ain't fucking with it. I ain't fucking with that, bro. He said I don't even have kids either. Like, so if he said that crazy shit, I ain't fucking with him. You just assuming I was fucking and I had some kids, and then now you want to eat them? That's like some postpartum shit. Nah, I ain't fucking. This motherfucker, the first male with postpartum, you are a prick. You see how we be laughing and having fun and they just come with random shit? Hey, man, you're a prick. Stop making these people laugh. Block them. You wasting everybody's time. Woo! Icy caught him quick. Icy caught him in that alley like Raheem. I think we lost him. Riverside, motherfucker. Yeah, I ain't fucking with Tyson, though. Yeah, I'm so happy. I'm ecstatic. I'm elated that you pulled over and you want to fight me. I'm too supreme. You're not man enough. You're not man enough to fuck with me. I want to eat your heart. I want your kids. I'm gonna eat you. Like, all that eat your shit. I ain't fucking with that eat your shit. Yeah, I need everybody to hit the likes. You know, we got different likes. And a lot of people do things for different reasons. I need y'all to hit that like button. Yeah. Hey, Cursor, why? My shooters is so petty. Why do they block people and then talk shit to them and they can't even see it? Shout out to Tania Marie. Shout out to Tania. She's happy. She happy with my vocals. You know, Don King, real piece of shit. Ever since Cuss, he told me that I was gonna be champ. And at the time, I was like, this guy's crazy. He didn't believe. He believed in me when nobody else. Like, I fuck with Mike. When nobody else did. I was like 13, 14. I was like, I should rob them. I should rob these white folks. I should rob these white people. But then cuz believed in me, he told me I was gonna be a champ one day. And I knew from that day forth that they wouldn't try to touch me, cause I'll fucking kill him. I'll fucking die. I'll fucking kill him. Yeah, I'm on that mic shit, bro. I'm on that iron mic shit. On this mic shit, I'm iron. Iron mic shit. On this mic, I'm like iron. We the new Zion. Let's get it. But anyway, this DAZN. Yeah, DAZN UK. They want to go out. Hey, DAZN, you want to go out to the UK, I see. Bro, you in the UK, but you not publishing or broadcasting the UK fights. Weird. Canelo, bro, has Canelo announced his fight yet? I'm going to go to his page right now. Where Canelo? I'm looking for Canelo. I need to see. This ain't Canelo. What the fuck? That ain't no motherfucking Canelo. Hold on. I'll open my phone. That was not Canelo. That was not Canelo, people. False alarm. False alarm. That was definitely not Canelo. But actually, I hate that. If female be showing their ass and shit, this is why I hate it. Because sometimes I was at a grocery store, and I literally pulled out my phone, opened up Instagram, and there was a line, and there was people behind me. I pull out my phone, and the first thing on my timeline was some cheeks. It was ass. It's just like that. It was ass. And, I'm a pretty tall dude. So the lady behind me was being nosy, and she looked at my phone. Now I'm the pervert. Now I look like the pervert. And I literally didn't go to this person's page. I didn't do anything. I literally opened. Oh, they sending bots again. Oh, God. Look, every time I talk about DAZN, they send these random bots. Y'all see that? Icy, you got work to do, homie. Bro, they sending bots to dislike my video. Also, I've been on YouTube long enough. I could tell the motion, the type of traffic, because my analytics dig deeper. So I could tell the engagement and everything. So like my analytics breaks it down. Like you'll see videos and it looks like I have hella dislikes and shit. Bro, that is bots. That is bots. Because like I said, I've been on the platform. You could tell the warning signs. Because the bots, it comes in like, here, I'll give you a little game. The bots, it'll come and then it'll be hella dislikes quick and then it'll be subsiding. Like, okay, here's an example. If I had a video that had 150 dislikes in 5 minutes and then a day later it only got 153 dislikes. So the video I did was so crazy that everybody genuinely disliked it. This is how you know it's bots. I'm trying to tell y'all. If I did a video that was so crazy or controversial or whatever that 150 people disliked it in 5 minutes, but then I look at it the next day and only 3 more people disliked it, that's some bot shit, because that's not how you would trend. If you really put out some and see, the funny thing is like they know that new media is the realest, so they have to do all this extra shit to try to graffiti the channel, you know what I'm saying, to deter. But I'm a channel with authority, so none of that shit works. If I really cared about it, I could hide all the dislikes on that video or on all my videos. So I don't even understand what the bot shit is supposed to be doing. You know, because I guess they think it's going to discourage me or people. I have a built-in following. I have a community. People fuck with my videos as soon as they see. Some people don't even wait for notifications. They just check my shit. They just check it sporadically throughout the day. You know, if they need something to do, they're about to get their workout in, they just check it. So all that bot shit, enjoy that. I'm glad you bot shit. Oh my gosh, slow it down. I just dissed you. I said all that bot shit. I'm glad that you bot shit. They paying money to hate. See, that's what I tell you. Whether we getting paid for super chats and they paying money to hate. You see what I'm saying? They paying money to hate. That's how you know it's serious. That's how you know who winning. Because you're not going to go through that type of labor. That it's just like slandering or defaming someone's character. Instead of allowing my videos to naturally have whatever likes or dislikes occur, they'll flag it up with these bot shit and have 200 dislikes. Bro, I don't care about none of that. And see, the worst part about it is people that do that is it's just a waste of your resources, a waste of your time, a waste of your space. Because you see, like I did some Canelo videos and they all had crazy just like, okay, I'm talking about Canelo right here. So good luck with that. It don't discourage nothing. If anything, I know I struck a chord and I'm going to do more videos. That's just how I'm built. So good luck with that. I'm doing another Canelo video. When I finish, I'll probably do another Canelo video. You see, they try to knock you off your pivot. Oh, you're obsessed with Canelo. Oh, you're obsessed with Tyson Fury. You're jealous of his gloves and all, whatever. I'm going to do another video and another one and another one and another one. I don't care what you're talking about. I imagine if I went through life moving based on what people felt about me or other people's expectations of me. If that was the case, I wouldn't even be successful on YouTube. Because people told me that, hey, what are you doing this for? That's kind of a waste of time. You should get a real job. That's what people told me. When I first started, that's what they said. So imagine if I tried to cater to your expectations of what you want me to do and say. I can't do that. I made my own decisions, and as a true man and a true alpha, if ever I make my bed, I'll always lie in it. So what I say, hold me to that. I'm good with that. If it came out my mouth, if I said it, I meant it. I just pull up the channel and see what's happening, always hitting the like button no matter, because I know the content is fire. Shout out to Lockefeller. Appreciate you. Yeah, man, we just having fun. Yeah, man, a lot of beta male behavior. This is like, oh, yeah, let me give Ego some bot dislikes. That'll discourage him. Has it looked like it's discouraged him? Did it stop the Disney deal from happening? Does it stop anything? No. So, good luck with that. I like it. And see, in life, I feel like this. People, check this out. In life, you got to find things that motivate you. Now, it can't all be crazy stuff, but like, there's a lot of positive motivators that I have. But when people doubt me, that's also a motivator for me personally. Because I can't wait. I can't wait to make you look foolish. I can't wait to prove you wrong. I can't wait to be great. That's it. I love it. Tell me I can't do something so I can do it and laugh in your face and peel out on your ass. And don't ever ask for anything from me, because you didn't believe in when I didn't have it. Don't believe in me when I got it. So on that note, Canelo Alvarez still hasn't announced. I just looked at his page. This is embarrassing. Why would the biggest person on the DAZN app not have his fight announced by now? Look, bro, his star power is dwindling. Look, this is the last thing he posted, some fucking app he wants you to download, and it's from 4 days ago. How hard is it? How hard is it for Canelo to get a fight, bro? To negotiate. And this is the thing. You're not going to convince me that people are afraid of Canelo, because Canelo represents money, so you can get good money, and win, lose, or draw. He's a good fighter, so it's not even really like shamed upon if you were to lose to Canelo, because he's not like considered a slouch. So I know people are willing to fight him, but people probably, I think Golden Boy's games and Golden Boy's relationship with Canelo, I think that has more to do with it. Canelo's stipulations. People are getting tired of it. People are probably like, you're not going to get me for short money, and I agree and bend to all your stipulations. So that's why it's like probably back and forth. And then on top of that, it looks like Canelo and De La Hoya and Golden Boy's relationship is strained, which creates the need for a mediator or a median, like somebody in between, to pass, So instead of Canelo calling up De La Hoya and talking to him Spanish, boom, 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 he don't want to talk to him. So now you got to talk to his lawyer. His lawyer got to talk to De La Hoya. This thing is a mess, bro. It really is. And I've never seen this. I've never seen, can you imagine Floyd Mayweather? He left HBO to go to Showtime. Showtime cashed him out. And actually, this is my true thoughts. Floyd leaving HBO helped crash HBO. After Floyd left HBO started to slowly sink to the point where now they're not even doing boxing. That's not what happened with boxing and Canelo. Canelo was an established pay-per-view star. He took his ass to the zone for the money. He got the money. Good on him. But pay-per-view is dead. None of that happened. If anything, you bowed out, took the upfront salary, and limited how much you can truly make in this great sport. And now you're kind of being forgotten about, not putting on the biggest events anymore. And now you kind of bowed out gracefully and allowed other people to emerge as pay-per-view stars. It was just a weird game plan, people. It is really a weird game plan because, like, okay, let's say I want to break into Hollywood and act in action movies. If Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson does a deal where all his movies are going to be on Hulu, and he can't drive traffic to the movie theater because all of his movie he does an exclusive. That would be the equivalent. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, one of the biggest, highest paid actors in action movies, in Hollywood action movies, established star. If he went to Hulu and signed an executive exclusive deal where he couldn't, only movies that he was going to be in were on Hulu only. So nothing that went to the box office. It was in no theaters. That's in essence what they did to Canelo. They took someone who was an established star and put him on an app. Now, the difference was, even with that, is Hulu's more established in America than DAZN has been established in America. So that's even not all the way dead on. But still, you guys get the point. So me as an aspiring actor, if I want to be in action movies, The Rock just got out of my way. Now he on Hulu. Now I don't even have to worry about him. All his shit gonna be on Hulu. Put that motherfucker, he gonna hit you with that voodoo on Hulu. Who knew? I said he gonna hit you with that voodoo on Hulu. Who knew? We about to solve this mystery like Blue's Clues. New media, we about to show you who's who. It don't make sense, you know? So like I said, as an aspiring actor, The Rock just got out of the way. Now I don't even have to worry about competing or my movie conflicting with his. So if anything, you moved up out the way and now you've opened up the floodgates for other people to get seen. That's what they did. Teofimo Lomachenko might be on pay-per-view. To my knowledge, is going to be on pay-per-view. But if Canelo was doing 2-3 pay-per-views a year, then these companies would have to, if he was putting big events still, they would have to decipher, hey, Canelo's going this month and he already had a pay-per-view, so are we really going to make Teofimo Lomachenko a pay-per-view? But with Canelo all the way out the fucking way, they don't have to worry about that. Because Canelo's about to fight in May. My source told me that May 30th is when Lomachenko's going to fight Teofimo. So in America, Teofimo versus Lomachenko, you don't have to worry about Canelo being on pay-per-view. So if Canelo was fighting Golovkin on pay-per-view, that'd be a $75, $80 pay-per-view. So Top Rank would have to consider fighting in the same month as Canelo with their own $60, $70 pay-per-view. But now people don't have to worry about it. You see? So it's kind of a weird strategy. See, DAZN, I think they were in over their head. They're like, oh, we the future of technology and Netflix. You ain't no motherfucking Netflix of boxing. I watch Netflix routinely. DAZN has no, like, as an American, there's literally no reason to go on DAZN unless there's a fight. Literally. I'm not going to DAZN for no motherfucking darts or MLB sideshows or whatever the fuck this shit's called. Why do I need to go to that? Bro, they got podcasts on Spotify, which I have. They got YouTube. Why I gotta go to DAZN to see some show? You know what I'm saying? And I don't even know who the fuck he is anyway. You see? He said DAZN thumb wrestling. Weird game plan, people. Anyway, that's my time. I'll keep you posted when Canelo announces. I don't know what's taking so long. Yeah, you guys could, like, honestly, who has DAZN? Be honest. Do you have an active DAZN, not no illegal shit? Do you have an active DAZN subscription? Somebody say yes. You said negative. No, I need somebody that actually has it. Okay, Good Sport TV. When is the last time you went to the app since Mikey Garcia? Have you been back to the app? Mikey fought Jesse Vargas. Have you been back to it? So Mikey fought, what was it, 2 weeks ago? Have you went back to the app? He said, hell no. See, that's what I'm saying. Or it's not the same person, but I already know the answer, bro. You see? I didn't even watch it on the app. Well, on the app, YouTube, baby. Nah, I ain't been back, but I watched that fight. No, I watched the fight too. But what I'm saying is that DAZN, one reason why it's not the Netflix of boxing is because Netflix, I just was watching Netflix last night. I'm watching the Gabriel Fernandez story, which is fucked up. Fuck them parents or the step parent or whoever. It's a fucked up show. But anyway, I'm watching that. So I'm, piece by piece, I'm watching that. And so there's a reason to go back. You're not the Netflix of boxing if people are not using your app. There's apps that I use virtually every day. Not like, oh, Mikey's fighting Jesse Vargas, and then I don't use it for another month because there ain't shit that entertains me that I need. That's like stop and go traffic. An app, like Instagram. Netflix, DAZN, is not like Instagram. People who have Instagram's account probably check it throughout the week, probably even on a daily basis. DAZN is not like that. And then part of what they're not like that is because they put their undercards on YouTube for free. So why go to the app? They put their docuseries, their exclusive documentaries and docuseries on YouTube for free. Why you need the app? But like even the archive fights, ESPN Plus got that too. But beyond that, most of these fights have been on like Floyd Cotto. You can find that on YouTube. For free. So it's just they gotta work out the kinks. Anyway, that's my time, people. Holla at the kid. Appreciate you guys for joining me. I'll let you know when Canelo decides, but it's just weird, bro. Like, why? Okay, I'm gonna leave like this. How come DAZN? To me, I feel like how they're handling stuff is just getting in the way. A lot of clout chasing, and then there's a lot of stuff like Derek Chisora Usyk. We knew that they were going to fight because it was long rumored, and they just announced it today. So what is this whole lingering process where we know and then it finally gets announced? Same thing with Dillian White versus Povetkin. I told you. It wasn't Andy Ruiz. It wasn't Wilder. It wasn't Luis Ortiz. He was going to fight Povetkin. And there's this long, laborious period of time, and then he finally announces and pictures and press conferences and posters. And part of that is, in my opinion, why DAZN is failing, because Eddie Hearn talks too much, and there's no element of surprise ever. Everything that Eddie Hearn hopes to do and wants to do is so public, and he's talking about it beforehand. So we know Derek Chisora is going to fight Usyk. You see what I'm saying? So there's really no. I remember, this is a true story. When Mayweather fought Canelo, I remember just being on Twitter, and I follow Mayweather. Rest in peace to his baby mom too. I heard about that, Josie. Sad. This is a true story. Floyd, I was on Twitter, and I follow Floyd, and I looked at my tweet, my timeline, and Floyd said, I'm fighting Saul Canelo Alvarez in September. And he just had a tweet announcing it. And nobody knew the fight was being negotiated. Canelo had just beaten Austin Trout, and then Floyd Mayweather had just beaten Guerrero. And this shit just got announced. Not a bunch of talk and chatter. It was just announced. Behind the scenes, they did what they do. Boom, boom, boom. But Eddie Hearn, most of his events aren't like that. Most of his events are this. Even Canelo. Canelo, we know it was Caleb Smith or Billy Joe Saunders, and at one point Ryota Murata. And then you got all these moles and people you feed information to who are saying all of it. So there's no element of surprise. It's just this prolonged period of time, and we all know who's the likely person. So it's like not even surprising anymore. We've known for weeks and months that it was probably Billy Joe Saunders or Caleb Smith. Then Caleb Smith got eliminated out the talks. So we know who it's probably going to be. What's taking so long with the announcement? Derek Chisora Usyk, Dillian White Povetkin. It's like we knew these were going on, so there's not even an element of surprise. They're not a surprise factor. Like, you notice Tank and Leo Santa Cruz, it could happen, but there's not a bunch of chatter about it. People have said what they said, and then it died down, and nobody's talking about it, and then PBC might just randomly say, bow, here you go. Top Rank. Teofimo Loma, there's not a bunch of public chatter and constant interview. It's Eddie Hearn, bro, and DAZN. They're the only ones doing this. Teofimo Loma, we know that they might fight, you know. It's looking like, my source said it's done, right, for late May 30th. But it's not all this talk. So it's still like, yeah, okay, cool, it got done. Eddie Hearn puts all his cards on the table, and he calls himself being transparent, but it's just a bad look to me. It's really a bad look. Because Usyk Chisora just got announced today, and nobody feels a type of way about it because of the fight, and then also because we knew this was coming, and it's just not that type of fight to be, you know, jumping up for joy with. So the strategy is just really weird. It's really weird. Like Canelo not announcing. It's just weird. Just weird programming. 6 weeks and Canelo ain't even announced. Like, are the fighters even training? Like, are they hardcore in their training? Like, and see, to me, I don't like bullshit like that. Okay, put it this way. So if Billy Joe Saunders hasn't fully, it's not over the line because it hasn't announced or whatever. So are you training committedly if you don't know if it's the deal's gonna get done? You see what I'm saying? Like, this is like the bare bones minimum you would have time to train. The average camp is about 8 to 10 weeks. So it's like, do the fighters, if you're still negotiating at the 6.5 week mark, are you really vested? Like, you like, oh, I think I'm fighting Canelo. Can you really like go balls to the wall and start flying in sparring partners from Russia and shit like that if the deal ain't even done? I don't like shit like that because to me, I want to see the best Billy Joe Saunders and the best Canelo. You know, and especially for the B side. Just listen to what I'm saying. If your fight hasn't been formalized and finalized, are you really going to go all the way out? Like, yeah, I can understand running and trying to get in shape and stuff, but are you going to go all the way out and then spend $10,000 housing a bunch of sparring partners and flying special guys in to mimic Canelo, you know, guys from Mexico or some shit, and then your team hasn't even finalized a fight? So I don't like Canelo keep fighting these people with basically quick turnarounds. You know, real quick turnarounds. And you're cutting into the time where there should be a segmented portion before the fight to promote because it's done in advance. And then they have all this time to themselves to negotiate up until fight week. I mean, not to negotiate, to train. You see what I'm saying? Promote, do a couple city tours or some shit. And then that's over. You did a couple, you know, interviews and shit like that. Then this is just all training. Yeah, he said Caleb Plant exposed this with Canelo. Exactly. They did it to Kovalev. They did it to Caleb Plant. And the thing that's fucked up is you gotta, bro, I look at like, this is why Canelo gets shit for these games and shit. Because look at it like this. Canelo's in the driver's seat with the negotiations. So he knows how much he's willing to give and sacrifice to make the fight. Billy Joe Saunders is the B side, so he's block Edgar S. I don't know why y'all let him slide. I don't care what he's talking about. Block Edgar, block him. Block Edgar S. Yeah, get rid of him. Come on, where the shooters at? Block this boy. Ooh, got him. Anyway, back to what I was saying. Look at it like this. The unfair part about it is this, is Canelo ultimately knows that he wants to fight this guy. He knows if it's going to happen and how much he's willing to give or sacrifice to make sure like it happens. And it's probably something to do with pay. Billy Joe Saunders is the B side. He's not in the driver's seat, or whoever the B side is versus Canelo. They're not in the driver's seat, so they can't confirm Canelo and Golden Boy's intentions. They could be like, oh, I think he wants to fight me, but you never know because Kovalev got the call and then it fell apart the last minute. Derevyanchenko had the Canelo call, but then it fell apart. So as the B side, you can't honestly be 100% sure. A side, you have a bit more leverage because you know you're the one that makes the final decision, so to speak. You see what I'm saying? So it's like you're giving the B side very minimal time to train. Like in their mind, they could be like, yeah, I'm going to fight Canelo. But I feel like it would be, once you already had a press tour with them, you know it's already signed and done deal, then it's really go time because you're going to commit all to your training camp. But now it's like if the shit has not even been finalized, which is clearly hasn't, because if it's been finalized, why would they? If everything is done, then why wouldn't they have announced it by now? So now it's like similar to it's like basically my opponent has a mediocre start to his camp until it's finalized, and then he got to go hard. You know, it's just that I don't like that type of strategy and gamesmanship. Like when Mayweather fought Canelo, he beat his ass, and Mayweather and Canelo was announced in an appropriate amount of time. They did a press conference in New York. They did one in LA, and I think they went somewhere else, Texas or somewhere else. So Canelo knew who the fuck he was fighting, and he had full time to prepare. See, a lot of the racists, and some of them are Mexican, some of them are Hispanic or Mexican that are clearly racist. And what they'll do is in the comment section, they'll try to liken Canelo to Mayweather. Canelo will never be Mayweather at all. Get that out of your head. And what they'll do is they'll blame Mayweather for Canelo's decisions. They'll say Mayweather did this. Mayweather did this. A lot of the Canelo fans, right? They'll say Mayweather did this, but Mayweather didn't give Guerrero 4-6 weeks or with limited time to prepare. He had a full training camp and he had full time. Because I remember Robert the Ghost Guerrero, he got held up at the JFK airport for having a gun. And this was well before the fight actually happened. So I know he didn't have no 6 week and the fight still hadn't been announced. You see what I'm saying? So they want to blame the black fighter in the comment section, and old media want to blame the black fighter for decisions that a Mexican fighter is making with a Mexican promotion that cater Golden Boy that cater to Hispanic fighters. Right? That's the truth. Golden Boy specializes in more the Latino fighter, and they cater to that. Right? And their biggest star is Canelo, who's Mexican. Right? And they want to somehow force Mayweather into the conversation, saying Canelo's making his decisions based on some shit they allege Floyd did. But again, when did Floyd fight Canelo? And he only in 6 weeks before the fight hadn't been announced. That never happened. But once again, this is their way of justifying with the scapegoat and targeting a black fighter to justify some fuck shit that somebody non-black is doing. You can't blame that on nobody else but Canelo. Do I think the coronavirus has anything to do with it? Nah. Why can't you announce it? What the fuck? So either you gonna fight in Vegas or you not. So it doesn't make sense. You can't announce the fight because of coronavirus. You can announce it. I can, no, hell no. Coronavirus ain't got shit to do with it. It's the stipulation virus that Canelo got. That weight virus. Because it might not happen. Why wouldn't it happen? I got to stop reading your comments because, Karen, you giving me an aneurysm. Like, you making me feel like I'm losing brain cells. So I got to stop reading your shit. Doc, he said Canelo would have made the same money, if not more, fighting pay-per-view. DAZN was a bad business decision. Big facts. Big facts. Big facts. And he would have been, and like, the thing is, pay-per-view model still works, and it still keeps you honest. And I've talked about this many times, but I'll say it again real quick. It keeps you honest because if you have a shit opponent and a shit fight and shit build-up and people aren't buying and interested in, then that's what your pay-per-view sales are going to look like. So that's going to force you almost to make adequate events and big fights that attract people's interest. But this shit that Canelo's getting, bro, he could buy yachts and shit and he's getting money, but he's getting money and he can fight whoever he wants. You know, he could fight Rocky Fielding that nobody asked for. Nobody was check. I ain't heard one motherfucker. See, and this is the racists. This is what the racists do. They talk about Charlo ain't fought this person, Crawford, all black fighters who ain't fought nothing, but they don't say nothing when Canelo fights Rocky Fielding. I ain't heard one person, Mexican, black, Asian, Spanish, nothing, that said, hey, after the Golovkin fight Canelo just won, Canelo need to fight Rocky fucking Fielding. He just randomly picked some shit. I ain't heard nobody before the fight was announced or before he was in talks to negotiate say that Canelo need to fight no fucking Kovalev. It's just random bullshit that they making. So anyway, you can't blame Floyd for the dumb negotiating and the gamesmanship and cherry picking that Canelo's doing, bro. Because, like I said, name the major fight Floyd fought where his opponent's fight hadn't been announced and he had 6 weeks. Floyd is a master promoter. He's a master promoter. He's a master promoter. Anyway, on that note, I got to go because I think this shit got too overheated or some shit. Anyway, I'll holla at y'all. I'm out.